And you know, look what happened to come on. Or stream that we're about to do. You're about to hear something, probably. That was me, not you. Never mind the details beyond that, but yes, I returned from Void. I would have liked to return a little bit sooner, but unfortunately I had to delay that for some reasons that are beyond my control, let's just say, and I was right to delay that. Simply because if I didn't, then it would have caused a problem down the line. But that is not what happened. That's the main thing to keep in mind here. Also, looking at the audio levels, I guess I'm gonna have to. Well, between like how much mumbling I think I ended up doing on the previous stream and what the audio levels look like now, I guess I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Hold on, let me. Okay, yeah, I do have my bass volume like a little low, so that does not altogether let me know that I should have this like a little quieter than I do. And hopefully that'll work better in as far as a balance in relation to my voice, and hopefully that will continue to be the case as I get into the game, which I think I will do quite promptly now because of how much time I already could have spent just getting to this point. Not even making any kind of passing comment about the fact that we got not only the original Hexen soundtrack, Heretic soundtrack, actually not Hexen at all, as part of that little preliminary pre-stream playlist, but also another soundtrack that's an example of a classic game from quite some time ago that got remastered recently. I think this year, actually, no? No, it was last year. According to this, how good of a grip or grasp, I gotta pick one. I have on things, and I thought, okay, there he goes. I was gonna say, I thought that we should have that sorted out. Should have this stuff visible. Take a quick look at the stream itself, yeah, because I don't know, the OBS preview kind of makes it look like there's like a weird gray bar on the top left of the display there, but it doesn't show up on stream, so I guess let's not make a big deal out of that. Make sure I have everything in order here, but yeah. You know, previously on Heretic, we didn't play vanilla Heretic at all, we were playing the Faith Renewed expansion, which we'll be diving right back into now. Apparently this game also, like, this re-release did get an update recently where they, like, added more stuff to the Raven Vault, which, yeah, it's just, like, production stuff. Maybe I'll take a quick look at that later, but you know, whether or not I meant on stream when I said that is up to you to figure out. And this is the last thing we did, apparently, right before past 11 some days ago, nearly a week ago, but not quite. We did go to here, the Correctional Temple, E1M5, in this new expansion content, which I've looked into a little bit more, in a tiny bit more detail since last we played. Apparently, yeah, there's, oh gosh, I wasn't expecting that to be like possible for some reason. But yeah, as far as the new enemies, it turns out that they do have official names. The ones that look like mummies, like the guy that I just killed just there behind the bars. Apparently they're supposed to be Draugr, not mummies. So go figure. Oh yeah, and I forgot there's like a very low threshold. That's like one of the adjustments that they made in this version. Low threshold for max ammo that you can get for the ethereal crossbow. Need to get back up to speed actually, wait a moment. Alright. Never mind that, and also need to keep in mind that I did look this one detail up. Apparently the secret exit level is in the level after this one, 1M6, so keep that in mind for whenever I get around to there, because I do in fact want to check out the secret exit, as I said, and the secret level. Oh dear, okay. My goodness. Not sure exactly what I did there that caused the little thing to open up, but oh man. Guess I better, oh gosh, awkward spot to quick save, but we managed. I was wondering if these, you know, these wooden bars would allow stuff past through them, and I suppose they do. Better keep that in mind. Should probably follow with my ritual of checking how many enemies we got on this level. It's 158, which is less than we've had on previous levels in this episode. So we're probably gonna be fine. I mean, we're in very good shape as far as the equipment, so I have no reason to believe that we're not gonna be fine. I feel like there's one more thing I wanted to mention. Pretty sure, yeah, but the stuff I looked up. I suppose we'll run into more of the new enemies at some point or another. They don't be the yellow key for there. I don't believe there's anywhere else we can reliably go right now, so this way is the way, it would appear. And I suppose I'll save my additional comments for the other enemy types for when we actually run into them, which, like I said, surely will happen. But it appears that we've already seen them all. Not a huge amount of new content. It is a bit comparable to, I guess, the Second Blood expansion, which I also did bring up. Oh gosh, last time when I was playing through this, I did not remember to look up what the vanilla enemies whose name I didn't remember were actually called, though, including these guys. I think they have a really generic name, though, from what I remember. Like, exactly the kind of name that would not make you think of a brown humanoid lizard creature with what do you call it, with like blades for hands. Oh yeah, something else I gotta remember is that like the weird rebalancing thing that they do in this version. They make it so that any extra items you have at the end of a level are lost. So you should spend all your extra items before you get to the end of the level. Oh dear. Well, we got plenty of wand crystals here, so let's use them, even though I already got, like... Alright, defaulted to, you know, using... Oh my gosh. Using the... Dragon Claw and the other stuff. That's fancier than that, the Hell Staff. More than anything, but... Well, here's some Dragon Claw apples, if to remind me of that, but... I haven't seen a whole lot of ammo for those fancier weapons in this level yet, so... Refrain... We... reckon that's always gonna happen once we go to grab this, and in fact it did. Wasn't as bad as it could have been, all things considered, but maybe we did need to do that in order to open up more paths around here. Well, these little balcony places connect with each other, we're thinking, no, I suppose not. This is where one of the ethereal knights, or whatever they're called, I could probably like... tab out real quick and look that up. I have the wiki open in a different window, so I can dispel my doubts, but I am stubborn and I do not wish to do that without, oh shit, explaining about it in great detail first, I guess. That is my facetious nature. But, as you know, I very much subscribe that to the talking about your problems will surely make them go away mentality. But, I mean, I hope that I don't, not really, but... Okay, I wasn't expecting wherever we're at now to open up instead of just whatever opened up in the first big room there, once we click that switch. Okay, whatever helps with... Oh shit, what? Oh, what the hell? Whatever helps with, you know, eating through the enemy count. I will reiterate something that I may or may not have mentioned last time when I was this expansion, which is that one thing one thing I really do like about this game in relation to like other, for example, build engine games like Duke 3D, where this happens a lot, is that in this game, like in the Doom engine games, I think it's pretty consistent. At least you can look at the map or whatever, and if you have an enemy counter available, which I suppose you don't always, but when you do... Oh shit, it's one of those things. when you do, you can like look at the enemy count at the beginning of the level, and like almost every single time it will be accurate. Like it's not gonna randomly add to that number while the level is, oh shit, progressing. And I may have just made a little oopsie here. But now that I mentioned that, we got like Ghost Knight dude. We got like maybe some dudes fighting each other, I would hope, but oh fuck, that happened and must have missed it. Fittingly enough, it looks like this other dude, who is one of the new enemies that I was talking about earlier, is going to be the only survivor here. So apparently he's called a troll, and I guess not only did his animations remind me of like the demon animations from, you know, Doom games that came from Hover Tank and Catacomb 3D and all that stuff, but you know, you remember how I couldn't put my finger on like what enemy from this type of game like charges at you like that guy does. I'm pretty sure it's a Molitor, you know, the one that comes from this game. I just kind of forgot about it because I haven't fought that enemy type in so long, but another switch to press, I guess. We've already gone to nearly a third of the enemies in this level. Oh yeah, I actually kind of expected that pressing whatever switch we pressed over there opened up this door here, but I suppose it didn't. It just enabled us to come here and get to the switch that actually does that, I guess. Oh yeah, I haven't been looking at the secrets yet. Apparently got 4 secrets to find, and I have been doing my best to try and find all the secrets in each of these expansion levels. I suppose I'll try to keep that up. Guess what I want to do right now is take another look at the ledge over here. Okay, there's a door there, but that one's a keyed door. We do have a yellow key right now. That is something that it did remind me to look at. Oh, hey, Spiffy. Damn, motherfucker, where you been? I mean, I've been around. I've been sorta, kinda, off and on, streaming and doing shit for quite a while. I've definitely not been doing it with any kind of consistency, but I've certainly been. God, yeah. Everything's been okay with you too. Just... guess I don't have much more to add to that, just dealing with shit. That's one does. Surviving. And also trying to play more and more video games with the like ever looming realization that, you know what, these big old lists of games that we make for ourselves is something that may or may not be realistically achievable within our lifetime, but we try to chip away at it anyway. Oh shit, hold on, we got this shit. That has also been happening, fortunately, here and there. I'm trying to keep up with the streaming thing to feel your pain at the whole real life stuff coming up in their priority, yeah. For certain, but here's what it is. Pretty much. I will say that I feel like, in my case, it's been like I found myself in a position where I can attend to like stuff I want to do versus stuff I have to do a little more easily than it feels is the case in a lot of other cases, but I suppose to counterbalance that, I ended up picking up a lot of stuff that I want to do of my own accord and not really like doing it as efficiently as possible. I don't know, as humanly possible, that is. Meaning that a lot of the time that'll just end up piling up and giving me like a more complicated time catching up. Well, maybe not like the optimal way of doing things, but a way that somewhat works. It somewhat works unless my orientation, or unlike my orientation for this level. Probably shouldn't even be using the Elven wand anymore for these guys, but I've certainly been seeing more ammo for that in this level. Oh shit, than I did for the the other one. The Dragon Claw, I suppose, may or may not be better suited to be my fault, but... Well, just, I say that and turn around and immediately there's Dragon Claw ammo right there, but... Oh well. The one certainly seemed like it worked for that particular occasion. Okay, I would like to know, how do we get over there? Perhaps this is here, or one of the secrets, yes, I guess. Scroll. Perhaps the map scroll will, oh shit, will also help me discover the locations of these secrets. Even though I don't think they really spell it out for you on the, like, pre-prepared map that opens up to you. Well, it might help. I mean, about half done with the enemies on this level. But I can also try to keep an eye on the audio level for my microphone when I go like quiet like this, because I think that my what do you call it, my noise suppression thing that I have, which does seem like it's better than, how if I can get up there, does seem like it's better than pretty much everything I had before. It does seem like it kind of fucks with that a little bit if I go too quiet. I don't have the green key yet. Can we go in, like, in this direction? Can we go in this direction? No, I can't open that door. Yeah, I guess obligatory acknowledgement that that skull texture there is just the fucking title screen texture from one of the vanilla. I think not vanilla 100%, but Shadow of the Serpent Rider's title screen. Okay, it kind of looks like if you can get up on these platforms, you might be able to, like, open up these walls, but I don't know how you can do that. Guess I'll check these bars, which I may not have done before, or I may have, because no, it's just it goes back to the central room. But I thought we circled around from wherever this is, and that's how we ended up here in the first place, yeah. I have to wonder. Where the fuck am I going now? So I'm pretty sure if anything I would expect my... Hold on, there's no time out here, let me go and grab the... Like, whoever that's got left over here someplace. Oh, and probably grab any leftover one crystal turret in this room. If any. There might not be any more than that one, right? Well, there's one. Okay, going back into... over here. I guess I opened up the... yeah, the switch. I flipped the switch, opened up the stuff down there, and then that was about it. Okay, what if I approach from this direction? Maybe that'll give me an epiphany. Even though I think I already did that pretty much. Yeah, if nothing else, I would expect that coming over here would allow me to get my hands on the green key eventually, but I don't think that option's made itself available to me. Did I flip this switch? I guess I didn't, because I didn't go in here. Okay, never mind, I just missed that one switch. Well, there's one thing that I can say about, like, pretty much all the episodes for Heretic, including this one. It's that none of them have quite, oh god, none of them have quite led to me becoming as lost as I did that one time. Oh fuck, I did not see that guy all the way over there. None of them have led to me becoming as lost as I did that one time in vanilla Hexen, when I couldn't find, like, that one switch hidden in the fireplace in the swamp castle thing, in what I believe was the second hub. Which is probably an experience that's comparable to some stuff that's happened to me in other games of this sort, but I mean, as far as this, that's like the one that comes to mind. I'm just trying to remember if that happened to me, like, a lot. At all after I dealt with it that one time. Oh, God, vanilla Hexen. And I'm trying to approach the freaking Vidians here without getting my ass kicked, but it's only kind of working. I noticed that there's even more Vidians, like handsome ledges there, and this dude. And something else that I don't think I vocalized, but I definitely noticed is that I guess when it comes to the ghosty enemies like this guy, like the shtick is that they are only hurt by magical attacks, but I guess with the Ethereal Crossbow the only attack that counts as magical is the one that's like the middle one when you shut up each volley. So the other ones just go right through those guys. This looks like it could be a fake or openable wall, but it's not. I did also see, well, let's see if I can go anyway close to clearing this out. Actually, let me switch over to Phoenix Rod, why not? Some rockets, cause, yeah, there we go, that does the trick. Do have an extra, at least one extra, oh fuck, thinking about more for the Phoenix Rod, and then I just fucking shot to death. Well then. That is very unfortunate. Oh god, when was the last time I saved? Did we already open this up? No, we did not. Oh boy, let's redo some of that. That's unfortunate. I should have known better. Oh well. Because that's what happens sometimes with, a game like this, which feels like, very natural and comfortable to play, just simply owing to the fact that, like, none of the enemies have hits kind of attacks that are ranged. Oh shit. But then you get distracted and that happens. How unfortunate. Yeah. Oh well. Wonder why the hell these guys went in this alcove. Alright. I guess note south there's Vidians coming up. Yeah, there's here. I guess this time we'll clear this out, going approaching from the other direction. First, I'll take that hydrate. And do will justify that I did end up refilling my cup of water before starting this, even though could have been a little simpler to do. Not for the aforementioned reasons that are beyond my control, but oh well. What matters is that I got it. I guess we didn't find anything here after all, but we did. And this, oh, and also this guy exists. Shit. Okay. We are good. We do still have a little bit of armor left, and I think, speaking of armor, I believe I did spot a silver shield and crap somewhere back here, which I suppose I'm forced to assume is something I can acquire before I... Oh boy. I have to go into the room with... Well, where I died before I just pull myself up with the Phoenix Rod. Where all the Ophidians are, and I would prefer to grab that before I go in there. Okay, at least none of these dudes did end up on the other side of the bars like last time. I was wondering if that was going to be the case. Shit, okay. And I was wanting to clear those guys out before I grab this other vial, so I can top up and assume that it was a good time to do so. Oh crap. Yeah, that silver shield over there. I would like to assume that I can get that now if I kind of find some secret wall, but we're looking for that in just a moment. First, let's clear out that dude and see if there's anything else over here that I can similarly get rid of, like that guy. It's, I suppose, time to start pumping the walls and figuring out if we can Ah, there we go. Well, there we go. Found the silver shield, and I guess I don't have to find anything else to get behind those bars where I was shooting through to get to those guys. And I suppose that's 2 of the secrets in this level. And now we can start dealing with this room again. Oh boy. See if we can just bait these guys to shooting so that we can fight each other. Crap. Well, I think this guy's a little too determined to 1v1 me, so maybe not quite yet. Oh shit. Pretty sure we can pretty comfortably take on these guys with the Imperial crossbow, but they're a little too far away. Might as well just Phoenix Rod them and bunch together. It's just more efficient. Okay, some of them are fighting each other, that's good. Assume that the crap that the Ophidians shoot is gonna be good for fighting ghosts. It seems pretty magic-y. I'll go. Okay. Well, I want to let these guys, like, you know, do exactly that. Shoot me at my blank range, even though I do have the, I am in fact equipped with the silver shield this time. Our refresh, but still not something I don't want to deal with. Okay, let's see what we got. We got the guys behind the balconies who are obnoxious, but do we have anything else in this, like, area? That's between me and them. No. Looks like the answer is just some red dudes up there, but... Oh. Apparently they are trying to shoot at me. See if I can get away with Phoenix Rodding some of these guys and try not to blow myself up with Phoenix Rod this time. It's a little complicated from some of these angles. There's a lot of crap in the way. There we go. Okay. The good ending timeline for that little project, I guess. Oh, and there's still an invisible guy there. I would assume that that switch, that surge, could like let me use this thing as an elevator, but I suppose I'll have to wait to confirm that after I check more of these walls, just to make sure that I didn't leave anything behind. And I suppose maybe make some more use of the health staff as well, since we do have more ammo for it available here. Okay, no, that did not do what I expected, but it might have done something comparable. Oh my god, okay. In a way it did. I like to be able to, oh gosh, run away to a place that is away from all this mayhem, but I'll somewhat do that. Oh wait, can I no longer open these doors? Did like opening the other doors make the ones that I used to come in close? That's very unfortunate. Well, we're managing. Alright, let's see. I do still hear some more noises. I think some of those night guys are still walking around, but they're up there. They surely will have thinned out by now, at least. And I presume that with these sneaky passages, we can finally get up there. See what's... oh boy. I can tell these guys what we think of them up close. That way it's no longer like the meme. I guess I'll actually fight this guy with Dragon Claw. Some use out of that. Dragon Claw should count as, yeah. Oh, that was easy. Should count as magical strikes. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, that could have gone badly. But still, you know, time for it to go bad because this guy's still alive, but you know, didn't quite turn out to be the case. What is that going to do? Oh. Well, I guess we can jump across. Maybe we couldn't jump across before, or just like sprint across, which, well, fortunately this is the type of setting or setup for this type of game where I just had to sprint by default. And if you press like left shift, it actually slows you down. Let's just grab the key, which may or may not cause even more shit to appear. Yes, I did. I did in fact predict that accurately. Oh dear. Get the fuck out of there. You know, I did forget to look up what Heretic is supposed to be in. Oh my gosh, well, the good thing is that they're fighting each other. I want to see where this goes. Okay, good job, Mr. Troll. That is the correct way to deal with it. Oh god. Those disciple dudes. Okay, I'm really not in great shape right now. Should go ahead and do something about that. Oh gosh, and more than there. I think they might all hate me now though after what I just did there. Oh god. Kind of got them all with the same volley out there. Maybe they were just kind of stuck. So it may have been a prime, oh shit, opportunity to use the Phoenix Rod, but I didn't take it. Boy, I am all out of armor again. I think that's what happens when you fuck. Watch a bunch of these roped fuckers my way. See if I can at least use the like ground vials to restore my life now that that's kind of dealt with. Okay, only about 30 dudes left. I'm closer to 40, I think, but regardless. There we go. Didn't even use the health stuff during all that, so all that ammo kind of went to waste. Oh well. I suppose I should decide my ammo usage habits based on what's available, like, well, either what's left behind in the areas that I've already explored or the areas that I am currently exploring, I should say. But now that we have the green key in hand, we still have 2 more secrets to look out for, but... oh shit. I say oh shit for a reason that I don't think was perceptible in stream at all, but I did accidentally click the back button on my mouse, which I don't think did anything in this particular occasion, but well, there are certain occasions in which it can do stuff that I would rather not deal with. Oh boy. I see that, yeah, there's more infighting going on over there, which is what I like to see. Or here. I think that guy won. Did he? Well, he's coming after me now, I think, so I would like to assume that he won. Maybe, possibly. Oh gosh. Okay. There we go. More infighting, yes please. I want to see where this goes. Oh damn it. The other guy won that time. I hear Ophidian noises coming from the left there, but first, let's take care of that guy. There we go. Suppose maybe I should, switch out the ethereal crossbows and simply go into the fact that I'm not getting a lot more ammo for it at this point, but we are seeing plenty of ammo for the Dragon Claw, so maybe I'll just... and a little bit of ammo for the health stuff as well. Maybe I'll just... take that as a hint. And, still also looking for the, oh gosh, the stuff. Can I, like, open this up? Because it shows that there's some, or maybe it's gonna open up after I hit some other switch or something, grab some other thing, and there's gonna be, like, enemies behind that. That is entirely possible. That is definitely a potential prospect. I do see there's not a key up there, but I guess we need to do a little more diligence around here to get to it. Oh shit. But we have, plenty of dragon claw ammo around here, so let's make use of that. Very well suited to what we're seeing here. And we can even slowly refill our stores of the green stuff, the ethereal crossbow ammo. Are we back in the central room, or oh no, we're back in here. When the room's connected to the central room. What does this do? Oh, okay. And presumably once I step through there, it will also lower the thing and possibly, quite probably, unleash even more dudes to come after me, like a bunch more dudes. Jesus Christ. I would say this is a bit more than I was expecting. Oh shit. They are fighting each other though, to some extent, which is definitely something that I will approve of, but I think it might be hell stuff time to deal with the rest of these fellas. There we go. Okay, really could use some extra health now. Oh dear. Don't get in my space, what are you doing? It's rude to interrupt someone that they like clearly taken over a booth and you're like, nope, I'm just gonna get in here now. Okay, looks like we're about done with everything of importance around here, but we still have a couple of secrets to find. I do have to wonder where precisely that might be found. This is the blue door. I guess we'll just must have these dudes as well. Okay. Alright. And already know that open up more fucking. I was wondering if that was gonna happen. Open up more gateways to more things I want to kill you. Well, there's only up to 3 more enemies that could appear. So, did that open up? Yes, it did. Oh, there's. Make that 2 more enemies I want to kill you somewhere around here. That's the exit. But before we go there, let's figure out where exactly the rest of the secrets are, I hope. Shouldn't be too difficult to do. Where could they be? Well, I guess I refilled my ethereal crossbow anyway. We can bring that up for stuff that we... Any stuff that shows up that we have not yet fully exterminated. Maybe I should use those time bombs, I don't know. Like, what happens exactly? You just plop it down and then it just blows up, so I guess we can like... I don't think I ever really tried using those, to be honest. Vanilla game. Goes like to a hit and run thing, just run to the middle of a group of enemies, drop one of those, and then hope for the best. Now let's I'll take a look at the map. I guess there's this over here. I guess this, yeah, probably counts as secrets. This wasn't open before. I don't know exactly what opened it, but based on the fact that we're going to get an invincibility ring from coming here, I guess, yeah, it does count as secrets. So that leaves just 1 more to find. Suppose I will turn my attention to the parts of the map that we have not actually filled out yet. Just this one, maybe, possibly, potentially. Let's see if we check out this place once again. It's apparently something like behind this wall that we okay. Just here, like I don't really know how you would know about this without the map, but that's what it works. I do wish we had some more armor that we could find, but I guess that was not in the cards. Let's just get out of here now, I guess. I'm not too sure like whether there's a thing in the middle here that just shows up as forever blue, but I guess we're pretty much all filled up on ammo again. Nothing else. Oh, let's just get out of here. I suppose a real test of my secret hunting ability is gonna come just in the next level when we're actually looking for wherever the what do you call it? The secret exits might be, because we've been led to believe that here in Foundry, which is E1M6, I guess. Oh gosh, it looks like a friendly place. This is where the secret exit is gonna be. Oh yeah, I guess we didn't fill out the fucking wand crystals. I was not entirely correct about that. At least it looks like these golems aren't of the variety that shoot at you. With like those weird skulls that they can sometimes produce. I'm going to assume that if I like step the wrong way here, I'm gonna get hurt. I would like to confirm it though. No, it doesn't look like you can get hurt from the lava here. It's being very generous with that. Dear. Okay, we'll drag her out of the way. We only got 150 enemies. Well, only quote-unquote 150 enemies, but oh, speak of the devil. These are the fuckers that shoot skulls at you, but at least it looks like, yes, we can deal with that regardless. I'll be grabbing that, and I'll be grabbing this. Laughing very amusedly. Oh gosh, okay, I didn't even think that fucker's gonna be able to shoot through there. That angle actually hit, but possibly it could have. See, these guys that Draugr, I guess, also shoot skulls, but at least they're not the kind of skulls that track you. Most skulls that track you aren't like a super common thing. Regardless, but even if in terms of like skull-shaped projectiles in video games. But I suppose in the context of this game they somewhat are. These are a thing that you should be familiar with. Is there anything that's gonna open up and come out at me when I grab this stuff? I guess not. I guess we're not up on the ledge where those golems were, but what was it once again? We are key hunting. We need the green key, and I think I saw a yellow key door earlier as well. Just on the old key hunting grind. Oh shit, okay. Right, that was what it could have been. It feels like they actually dialed down the difficulty of the enemies in this level compared to the previous one. Also, don't ask me what that lip smack was, I didn't even know. It just kind of happened. Sometimes, I don't know, oh shit. Sometimes for me speaking is like losing control of a car in motion. You just kind of have to hope that can get out of it in one piece. And that I don't end up doing anything that I'm gonna regret. Well, I guess that last comparison doesn't really work with the analogy that I just did. What else can I take in relation to that? I don't know. Here. Okay. It's like, I don't know, losing control of a car in motion, like you're it's your road, which is something that I've never done because that's not something that we really have over here. Oh shit, it's Another one of those enemies from like episode 2 of Vanilla Heretic that I don't remember what it's called. It's like a dragon-esque creature. And I thought I saw something else here, but I guess not. I guess I fooled myself in thinking that was the case. So let's do... Oh, wait, are there 4 separate switches in that one column? I didn't think that was gonna be the case. Okay, or maybe... No, never mind. It looks like there are 4 separate switches, but they all do the same thing as added. Or can we like only activate that total for now? Confusing, but I suppose we better go check it out in case it's just like a missable thing, which hopefully it isn't, you know. Unfortunately, I suppose I should be keeping an eye out for that sort of thing, because I do remember in, like I mentioned before, in Doom, there are some secrets that are in fact missable. And I'm pretty sure that in Doom 2 that is just, oh fuck shit. I'm not paying attention. I figured that was possible to happen, but I just didn't do anything to avoid that, because I wasn't expecting to keep having to come out to this room to fight fuckers that were gonna come after me, I guess. So I'll take that opportunity to do another save. What do we have here? We have an unexpected surprise. And, oh gosh, let's pull that guy. A little bit of crushing treatment that time. All crushing treatment. Not quite up to, you know, build engine, Duke Nukem 3 levels of detail where that kind of thing would have, like, had a unique animation. But now that guy's just, like, constantly being, I guess, crushed and being, like, stretched up and down. And the sinew and the guts as the thing goes up and down. Which is what happens, like, if that happens to any enemy, I think in Duke 3D. It gets crushed. The corpse kind of gets caught between, like, a door that opens and closes like that, but it's comparable anyway. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is a pretty tricky place to maneuver around, I will say, for trying to not fucking die. Hi. Like the last enemy that type that I would expect to get caught in the crusher, but shows what I know, I guess. Oh dear. Yeah, I see a shithead over there. That's him biting himself over here. Oh fuck. And a driver. Hold on, where the fuck's the driver? Some of them way over there. Okay, I'm tempted to... I guess I'll split this to the ruins anyway, because I can just refill them right here, but... Let me save and then try to shoot those dudes all the way over there with the Phoenix Rod, which hopefully I can. Yeah, I think that kind of worked. I hope that resulted in their death, but I guess not really. Okay, that second time it did. Just get a rune refill here. Please, I'm not doing quite so good with health right now. It is kind of making me wish that, you know, it didn't have the adjustment thing where it doesn't let you keep your extra items from one stage to the next, but oh well. We will deal. Could be worse. And I don't know why I did that. I thought there was gonna be something else here other than this, but I guess that's not the case. How are we doing as far as the... Okay, now's a good time to pick that up. Yeah, we could be doing worse, so I guess we'll just carry on. We've dealt with one third of the enemies in the level. There's that. We have some extra stuff here, so we'll keep track of where we can grab some health and other refills should we need them. Should at least be able to take care of these guys from where we are. Or at least come close to it. There we go. Do it sufficiently well, I don't know. Still keeping an eye out for secrets because we got 5 of them in this level. I have to wonder where they might be. Oh shit. And would you know, that's the other enemy that I thought I was going to talk about when I eventually came across it, because, yeah, these serpents. I did completely forget, because I definitely did see them before as normal enemies, but I forgot that they are, in fact, only in vanilla Hexen as normal enemies. In vanilla Heretic, they don't show up at all outside of the final boss, which, like in the enemy fighter directly, you fight the Sparrow, who is riding one of those things. But it's not until this expansion, I guess, that they show up on their own as regular enemies. Or at least, like, particularly beefy enemies. Okay, it's kind of moving around in parallel, because it looks very much like if I'm able to shoot these guys through the bars, then those little fireballs that they throw could also make it through the bars if they were at the right angle, but it's not happening, which I suppose I should be thankful for. There. That will do just fine. Still don't have any keys, still don't know where to find any of those, but we certainly have found some locked doors that require those keys. That certainly has been the case, and I suppose I did come over here before already. I just never... Never realized that I did, because I suppose I just circled around to different place. We can't go there because we need the green key. Did we hit that switch? I don't know. Wait. Is it a temporary thing, maybe? Like, you get over there and then the lift goes back up, over there being where the Dragon Claw is. I should just go for it, I guess, and find out. But waiting for it to go back up, I guess. Okay, well, we could have grabbed the Dragon Claw there if we didn't already have it. Oh boy, but what's back here? What are these noises I'm hearing? Oh, that's the serpent, I forgot. That's like behind the bars there, but I believe what we ended up doing, like progress, is we grab the hell stuff from there. I think we hit some switch over there that we made some kind of change over here, but I don't know, can we like get over to the left side of where I am right now in the map? I would like to know, but whether I see a way. If I keep trying to move in that direction, it looks like there's a key door in the way. You got multiple key doors. There's bars, there's the yellow key door, and there's the blue key door. Yeah, I'm not too sure where to go. Doesn't look like we can get past these bars. Right here. And, you know, bearing in mind that somewhere in this level there's also the secret exit to find. Oh shit. Okay, that fireball looked like it was for sure gonna go through the bars, but maybe that's just not possible. Like, my shots are special in the sense that they're able to pass through. If I can get the hit scan aiming thingy behind the bars, but okay, what if I try to jump down here? Seems like inadvisable, at least, but like, oh wait, I just realized the fucking yellow keys over there. Right, hold on, let's go back in time. We won't also go back in time again because we don't want to waste the arrows there. We'll grab the one crystals again that we have here though. So I suppose what we can do is grab the health staff, or at least we could if we didn't have the health staff, or if we were missing ammo for the health staff, but that's not really what's going on here. Alright, yellow key acquired. I think that might have made the serpent get free. No, never mind. Guess we just run over there and hope that we don't take damage. Yeah, there we go. Right, I guess we've nabbed the yellow key finally. I don't think anything else changed in here, so let's just go see what this will open up for us, because I think, yeah, the only yellow key door that I see headed around the map is this one right here. Oh shit. Which is just for a switch to open this up, presumably. Yeah, now we can get back here and see what else we can do to free the serpent, make it stop making those rather obnoxious huffing and puffing noises. Yeah, I don't know if any reptile would be known for making noises like that in real life. Or at least any reptilian adjacent creature. That too. Oh shit. Well, I see who else is here to— oh fuck, what? Where the fuck did you come from? Alright, that was really rude. Let's able to hopefully get some more health back just from the blue vials that are scattered around there, because I would rather not use up a bunch of my fucking— oh, my dwindling supply of quartz flasks, which— yeah, not a whole lot of them to go around in this level, it would seem. Alright. I suppose that's what's gonna happen when you fucking get ambushed from behind. Hey, silver shield, this will help with that. I hope. Not fucking dying, but— wait, what? Okay, oh, yeah, it's like hitting me there. Did I actually lose health from the lava there? But no, I didn't. It's this little blocker instead. But I did not realize I'd come through that little passageway either. Alright, let's carry on, I guess. Get another switch. Will this free the serpent? I wonder. It certainly thinks I'm gonna change it, or it's gonna change it and possibly directly behind me as well. I thought for a moment there might be a— I guess sort of dual possibility of the— of those noises coming from over in that direction or from behind me, but I guess I ended up making the right call. Oh shit. Did not see you there, sir. Or you. Don't you know I don't like surprises? Right. We have killed 50% of the leveled enemies at least. And as I thought, it looks like there's we end up falling there. There has to be a way out, right? So that's the reason there might be something there. Does this count as a secret? Because we did get a map scroll. Well, this will probably help us find more secrets anyway. And by more, I mean any at all, because we still haven't found any of the 5 that are supposedly around here. Ostensibly around here, someplace. Such a thing can be found. We're still here though. Oh god, the serpent like doing its little tantrum. Okay, yeah, get those guys to fight each other. That'll be the pro strat here. Get them to shoot at each other. Alright, fine. You follow me around the corner. That means you get priority in being delivered into death. There you go. Oh fuck. Anyone around this corner is like crossing the Rubicon. They are setting their own. I want to fight the bringer of death. Boss, I guess. Their own seeking death waiver. And well, it looks like the friggin' serpent's still not free, which is interesting. Still, in fact, trapped behind that those bars. But that might not be the case for much longer. Let's see what we got here. We got a Tome of Power, which we still have not used. Any of those? I don't know. It seems like— I'm gonna be honest, Tome of Power does seem like the kind of thing that can seem convenient, but like I guess now might be a good time to use that. We're about to fight the serpent, as I suspected we might be about to do. So yeah. Let's use it for this. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Serpent and a bunch of other little fuckers that are coming out of the woodwork to try and destroy me. Okay, I've observed a little problem with the booked up version of the friggin' the Dragon Claw at least, and that's it. Oh gosh. That it makes me use up more ammo. Okay. Well, it looks like we've survived somehow. I suppose I should probably be for that. I guess the other way, oh crap, we're gonna get out of here is the same way that we got here in the first place. Or that we got out before, I should say. We did not get there that way. That's crap. That's not what we did to reach that place. But yeah, I suppose we better keep an eye out for more of those blue vials, because I am still wanting to be stingy with my purple quartz flasks. If I can help it. It's in my nature to be paranoid. I guess we can go back down there. Yeah, get a couple of vials this way. And then get the hell out. Do we need this? We need that. And that. How are we doing as far as the ammo for this thing? It's not really dwindling, but it's certainly not as full as it could be. Definitely go out of our way to grab whichever else we don't have. And speaking of which, there we go. I can grab some of the stuff that's around here to get some health back. Maybe, possibly. Oh gosh. Well, I not lose health. I'd rather not do that. I haven't really been save scumming too much in this run, but that did seem like a good moment to do it. Still haven't gotten like the green key though. We got out of it since quite a while ago. Let me grab this there. How do we get to the green key? I guess now that the serpent bars are lowered, now we can get to it. But did coming over here like, I guess close that back up. Is this going to cause any more enemies to appear like immediately? I guess not. That's a little unexpected. Oh, crap. Speaking of saves coming, that's another opportunity in which, or another moment in which it seems apropos to do that, because I don't want to lose that little bit of health even. Dumb move. Well, now that we've got the green key, let's make use of it, I guess. We can figure out how to get back up there. So we go around a little bit. Like this. Oh, there's more wilds here. What part of the map is this? Where it's okay, kind of top rightish. Note self, there are more vials here and Dragon Claw ammo for that matter. Can I pick up all the Dragon Claw ammo that's here? Yes. Okay. Put that in the reserves. And here's the green door. Let's see what lies beyond. Oh gosh, and there's another serpent. Can I get the serpent to like come all the way over here and step in the middle of all these like floating green orbs? No, not quite. Shame. Oh well. So which weapon shall I use? I guess we should use the Hell Staff. Kinda. I'm the feeling that we should use the Hell Staff for this part. Or at least to make sure the Hell Staff and the Dragon Claw. Oh gosh. Yeah. Please. You can cease your existence now, sir. Oh shit, okay, well, that thing could have died a little more promptly so that I didn't get hit with those fireballs and lose a bunch of health, but I'll survive, I'm sure. Oh dear, okay, where is Well, number one, the enemies that are... Oh god. The enemies that I kill here or there, and all the enemies that are fucking come out of the woodwork here so that I can... God damn it, I feel like I'm gonna die. I did die. I knew I felt that way for a reason. Alright, hold on. Where the fuck are we? Okay, we're in the same place. Oh, Christ, come on. There. I wonder what that will do. That will open up the way to some enemies, but not as many enemies as before. That's good. I'll be grabbing this. This isn't gonna count as a... yeah. This is a secret I expect, because you just open that with a switch that's just plainly visible. Let me kill that fucker over there. Hopefully not get fucking struck by the fireballs from the serpent. Ugh. Yeah, those freaking trolls can get a little too eager. I just beat the crap out of you. What is their prerogative, their reason for existence, in a way. For existing, man. I keep on having this problem, right? Like, mixed words while they're coming out of my mouth. I get the feeling that that's never gonna go away, but you know. Where the fuck is this hell stuff? There it is. I would prefer not to get riddled with fireballs while I'm doing this, but sometimes we can't get what we want. That is the nature of the world, the condition of the living. Alright, now might be a good time to clear out more of the things that may or may not be in this room before throwing that switch over there. I don't think there are any more things in this room. Alright, let me see. Well, now that I know there's gonna be a bunch of dudes just in that little space when I open it up, let me go ahead and act accordingly. Okay, we can't use this anymore. Yeah, it's right next to us. There we go. Okay, that went better. At least we're not dead, and we're not being swarmed. Yeah, and they knew that I was going to do that because they gave me more Phoenix Rod ammo. I don't know where the hell these guys came from. I don't think they were in the same little alcove that the rest of... Oh, fuck. Where did it... What the fuck? Okay, where did those come from, too? Now being assaulted by things that definitely weren't in the alcove, and I have no idea where the hell they actually did come. Molitor, of all things. Oh, crap. Alright, well, at least I guess I did save before opening that up. But yeah, I have to wonder where the hell the rest of the things that just came after me that weren't behind this wall in particular came from. Yeah, I would like to assume that that amounts to around 50 enemies, but that might not be entirely accurate. Come on. Right, please go ahead and do not. Right, we're in a good position right now. We're not gonna hit that switch. I don't believe we even hit that switch before though. Like the other enemies just came out of nowhere. Just make sure that we don't have the blue key. But didn't we? No, we don't have the blue key. Didn't we open this door with the green key though? Like, it's not really. Yeah, I guess it's. You need the green key to open it from the other side, but blue key to open it from this one. That's fucking weird. I don't think I ever saw a door like that before in Heretic, but. Just looking around because I'm not entirely convinced that what the deal is with those other monsters that I guess are gonna show up only once I hit that switch. I guess I'm gonna preemptively bring out the hell stuff again and then do that. Yeah, okay, so this comes down and that's where the Molitor is, and also another fucking troll just to be a troll, don't you know it? An apt appearance. Let me see if I can, I guess I'll just empty out all of my fucking health staff ammo on this guy. Oh fuck. And die. Never mind. I'll attempt to do that, but then die. Alright, well, I guess I wasn't exactly in tip-top shape there. Let's try that again. We do have an extra comb of power, so let's use that. I don't remember what it does to the health stuff, but we're gonna find out. Okay, apparently it makes like hell rain, whatever we're looking at here. Okay. Which I would like to assume is in fact, you know, stronger than just the regular shots, but I don't know. Oh boy. And then this dude decides he's not dying. Likely on display, I'll see that will happen eventually, but no, it's not dying. So what the fuck? I guess maybe the Phoenix rod will help. Let's try that out. Try to activate this and then bring this out so that we have that on hand. Oh gosh. I guess this becomes a flamethrower kind of thing, but I don't know if it like really does that much more damage than it did like when it was basically a rocket launcher. And yeah, that's a couple of fucking... I mean, what else do we have? Do we have it like on this, this, and this? No, we don't. We have that, we have this. I guess we can try the fucking Dragon Claw, like a mixture of this and the Dragon Claw. Start with Dragon Claw, I guess. I will use up all of my fucking Dragon Claw ammo on this, and this dude still is not dead, and I will switch over to both. Well, didn't matter because he killed me in one hit, damn it. Get his skin ridiculous, come on. I guess I'll... This did seem like it was maybe working a little bit better, at least I suppose. That. And then I died on my hit, even though I didn't even see him like hit the ground with the thing. But maybe we don't have to kill those guys. Hold on. Maybe I can get away with like just going behind them and seeing what's there. Yeah, there's a switch behind them. This shall be the actual important thing. Why the hell am I not hitting the guy that's directly in front of me? Come on. Damn it. No, this has to be done. Oh, shit. Little fucking corner in there, which doesn't help matters when I'm trying to like strafe. Alright, this time at least I can see him winding up that attack. Alright, there we go. Jesus, okay. At least in this timeline we survived. And we're not even like 100% out of this ammo, so that's nice. That certainly took some doing. It definitely, I don't know if it's really that I forgot how to deal with Molotovs, but less that and more that they just make you do this fight in such a cramped space. Like, pretty sure most of the time in vanilla Heretic when you're fighting Molotovs, you can just... You're in a way more open and level space where you can just strafe around and do it comfortably. Party orb, we're good on ammo for that, right? Yeah, we are. Okay, I don't know what that did. I'd like to assume that we're gonna find out very soon. Oh my god, are you serious? Even more shit that we have to fight in this space. Right, well. What the fuck? Okay, well, we did save after we killed that guy, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. It just feels really cruel, though. to make you fight even another fucking gauntlet of shit after you deal with that already. I'll clean out the rest of this place as much as I can before we head back. And hit the other switch now that I know what's going to happen. Ahead of time. Right. I now know that there's gonna be more shit coming out of me. So I get away from the lava here. I should get away from the lava here, like ASAP though, because I want to be cornered there. Like, how much fucking shit are they throwing at me? There's driver, there's disciples, there's trolls. There's one that are gonna try to mob me from up close, and the ones that are not gonna try to do that. I'll try to do it differently. In a different but regardlessly obnoxious fashion. At least now they're fighting each other. They're taking care of each other while I know crap. And deal with the rest of this crap. Come on. I don't know about this. This particular part of this level. I feel kind of lazy as far as. I feel kind of, you know, Doom episode 4-ish. As far as he really thought that making it more difficult, more like how many fucking times can you reload? So I'm gonna make it more fun. That's. Didn't know like where to draw the line. It was the point of being absurd. But here, I'll hang back here. It seems like this might be somewhat safe, I say, but I may just be coping there. Okay, that guy did die. We are in a not altogether terrible state. Okay, that somehow still hit me. How many fucking disciples are there? Like at least 3. Which is really not great. I don't know why it thinks I'm targeting the driver and not the dude that's, you know, actually visible from here. Yeah. And these guys are like, you know, oh, how the fuck to get to me, which is good. I need some trouble. What if I bring up the eyeball mode the ancients here? Will that help? Will it help a little bit to kill one of them? Alright, yeah, he may have found his way to me, kind of. On the way that he can eventually get to me by way of. Alright, at least we can get more pickups if we go over here. Oh boy, another switch. Is it gonna. Yep, it's gonna make another fucking. Volley of enemies, because you haven't fought enough of them in this area yet. I guess the way out. Is it the way out, or is the way like. Where the, you know, we still haven't found the fucking blue key. Or we step into a teleporter, I guess. I have to make another sweep around this place to make sure I'm not missing anything, because, you know, bear in mind, I do still want to find out where the secret level exit is, but I don't know what my expectations are for that after this little part here. Okay, doesn't look like I can find everything else for the moment, so I guess. We pop in the teleporter here, it brings us up here, which I thought it might. And there's the blue key, yeah, there is. Okay, a symbol dude. I will take. You know, I suppose I'm just eating my words now of what I said at the beginning of this level, where it seemed like they were bringing the difficulty of the enemies down compared to the level before it. But well, we survived. And we can maybe get back to the other side of this, where we got a couple of vials that we can use to refill our health, at least. Now that we got the blue key, like, let me see, we can leave this place. Yeah, that is in fact the same door that I guess you're supposed to open with a green key from outside, but from inside I guess it opens with the blue one only. Which is really weird. There's also that symbol, I don't know, it seems a little suspicious to me. Maybe I'm being paranoid. Because usually you only see that blue version of that symbol when you're like close to an exit, secret exit, maybe. Just like an exit in general, so I don't know if that has anything to do with the secret exit that I am certainly searching for in here, but... So I'm just inspecting the map right now to figure out if there's any places that look like they might be housing any of the secrets that we've been completely missing so far. No single secret found. Or if I head towards the southern part of the map. So that is what we're searching for. Looks like there's some stuff back here, but I mean, we already... wait, this wasn't open before, was it? No, maybe it was. Was it? Oh, well, here's something anyway. Found one secret, it was a morpho. Alright. I mean, maybe the morpho one would have been useful for some of that stuff. We don't have any extra... Yeah, other than that one, we wouldn't have had any extra morpho one. All at this level, though. Well, fine, whatever. I'll go to the... Maybe I'll just look at the guide, or wherever the rest of the secrets might be in this level. If I still haven't found them once I'm done with this part, but I suppose in no small part because that should probably tell me where the secret exit is, but I mean, it was really, really simple to find the secrets on the previous level to what seems to be going on in this one. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd you come from? Are there like some enemies over there? They're like teleporting back here. Is that what I saw there? Might just be. That's not great. But there's only 10 enemies left, so I suppose we'll deal with it over here. When it comes to fucking. Okay, I'm a little less, lot less sympathetic about the, you know, having to deal with the trolls now. Jesus Christ, okay. Where are we now? At least we've been saving. I would like to register when exactly I'm saving here. Alright, now that I know that I'm going to be swarmed on all sides possible, let me get the fuck out of here. Got my back against a place that's not going to be swarming with enemies. And let's see if we can get these guys to like fight each other for a while. Let's listen to the noises and see if we get a luck with that. Maybe a little bit, a tiny bit, a small degree. Possibly. Okay, it says there's only 5 enemies left. I hear that there's at least one of them that's fucking imp. Oh, what the fuck, okay. Fucking jump scare from the dude that apparently had followed me into the hole without making any noise whatsoever. Oh, there's 2 imps of them. Or whatever gargoyles. I keep thinking that these guys, I keep saying last time that the, you know, these guys, the enemies in this game are not supposed to be imps because imps are the guys from Doom, but I don't know, their design just feels like it makes sense to call them imps. It makes more sense to call them gargoyles in Hexen when, you know, they actually look like they're made of stone. And yeah, I would assume that this right here is not a secret, but how do I get to it? It looks like there's a teleporter, so maybe that's also like part of the key, because it doesn't look like we can open up the wall anywhere out here to get in there that way. Where would the teleporter be? I don't know. Well, here's what I presume to be the regular exit, so not the one we want. Here, maybe? This looks different. Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess that's a teleporter right there. Or in here. I'll be grabbing this. I'll be some armor, even though there's no way I'm not gonna take damage from that, which sucks. I'll pop one of these quartz flasks since I'm gonna be losing these anyway when I go to the next level. And still only 2 out of 5 secrets. And yeah, I'm going to assume that if I go here, that's just a regular. It's going to take me to E1M7, wherever that is. Eye of the Sparrow. That is E1M7, yeah, but we don't want to go there yet. We want to go to a secret level, which I have no idea where it is, but I am certainly willing to find out. I guess what I'll do first is take like another look at the rest of the level. Now that we've, like, I don't think this was open before, was it? No. Okay, no, well, it wasn't at first, but I guess we did get here by teleporting in from the, yeah, and then it opened up. Okay. I want to see if there's anything else that's opened up after, now that we've, like, reached the normal exit. Maybe that will be the key to more stuff being accessible. Can we get over there? Maybe we could have gotten over there, but we can't. Now that we open up the little alcove down there, but probably won't matter. If I don't find anything that really catches my eye, at this point I'm just gonna defer to the wiki, I guess, because I don't wanna. Oh shit. Oh, what a spell. Oh, wait, this wasn't open before, that's for sure. Why the hell this opened up? I want to spend a huge amount of time looking for this stuff. Like, I would like to finish the episode tonight if possible, but that means you can't really spend such a long time just laughing about doing nothing. That I would like to assume that grabbing down there and grabbing the health staff, jumping down there and grabbing the health staff doesn't count as, you know, a secret. Definitely be grabbing these vials. I forgot about that. There's also a few vials down here, so something. Well, I'm gonna confirm it. Health staff is in fact not a secret because I didn't make my secret count well. Probably had a 3 from whatever gave me the extra health urn, which I gotta remember that I have to Mystic Urn. I still haven't found any place where it looks like, you know, using the torch is like really something that feels like it would be the right choice, I will say. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I haven't found a whole lot of new things that really catch my eye here, so I think I'll defer to this being spelled out. But I don't spend a huge amount of time looking for this stuff myself. Let's see. Which is kind of unfortunate because I thought that, you know, maybe the secret exit would be something that might be interesting to try to find, but I'm trying to find it and I'm not really having much luck. Looking around, looking for anything that... Wait, never mind. Okay, never mind. I just found it by complete accident here. This might be a secret exit right here. It's the 4th secret. Okay, it is the secret, I must assume. Pocket plane, which is apparently a piece of paper on the edge of the map. Goodness me. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at the enemies on this level. But yeah, before we go there, let's see if we can find the last secret on this map as well. And I will defer to what the fuck. To the wiki, I was gonna say, I just realized I guess I must have missed the point at which this, you know, pillar that has the switch on it also began to go up and down. But yeah, let me take a look. That's this. Faith Renewed, E1 M6 Foundry. We know where the secret exit is, but we're missing the last secret. Let's see. I don't think we found a bag of holdings, so probably that's the one that we're missing, because the rest of these are Morph Ovum and a Word Dragon apparently is the, like, bipedal dragon looking things that we've been fighting. Also this opportunity to look at the other enemy names that I just completely forgot what they are. Golem, okay. Fire Gargle. Yeah, apparently gargles are the little red guys, and the ones that can shoot fireballs are fire gargles. The golems that can shoot are nitro golems. Saber Claw are the ones that have like blades for hands. The ones that are like warriors are literally just called undead warriors, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, we did get the Morph Ovum, we got the Silver Shield and the Energy Orbs, we did get that. Mystic Urn, we did get that. The Teleporter, we did get that, so we're missing secret number 1 apparently. Let's see, where are we right now? We're here. And we can't get out of here that way, so we'll go the other way. I remember that the east side is where the secret exit is that we're going to be taking in just a short while, but before that, let's go here. This is the southwest. Wait, what? Is this the place where the... yeah. There's a teleporter, but there's also... like, a teleporter of a secret? I didn't think that we... like, we definitely went in here. But there might be another secret here, is that it? Hold on. Are we missing something else from in here? Like... there? Oh my god, okay. What the fuck? How do you know to look here? That is kind of ridiculous, I would say. Yes, it absolutely is, but... okay, where exactly is the... okay, there's like a little, tiny little, incredibly hard sea outcropping down there that you can step on, kind of. There we go, what getting hurt there. Alright, we found the final secret. Yeah, I was not gonna find that shit on my own. No. I guess we have 2 more. Let's do that again so we can get out of here. Alright, let me restore my view here so I can see what's going on. What else? And also, why is there like a little... oh my god. Twitch trying to get me to look at something really stupid. Never mind what that was. Let's see... I guess we're just gonna get out of here now. Could have found all the secrets, killed all the enemies, found all the items even. 100% in that level. And now we move on to the pocket plane, which I might regret, but you know. Might as well deal with it. I guess I asked for this. We can't go back to whatever this is. The Void. Hopefully I killed something that might have tried to kill me otherwise. There's 1 secret apparently that is to be found in this level. I'm gonna tell you that I'm like super hyped about the prospect of fighting nearly 400 enemies in 1 level. We got purple tiles instead of the usual blue. Just waiting for some enemies to show up around here. What the fuck? What are we trying to do here? Doesn't look like we can do anything with any of these little recesses. So, what is the deal? Do I like step through the middle? Oh wait, there's a switch here. Oh shit, well there's a Molotov. There's two Molotovs in fact. And I think they're immune to Morphobum, so this could be incredibly painful. Let's see. I mean, we already had a, you know, fucking duel with one Molotov back in the last level, and that was incredibly painful, but at least it seems like over here we do have the, you know, more traditional setup of being able to, you know, actually dodge the shit that the Molotovs throw at you, for the most part. Actually, yeah, that shit can really fuck you up. Yeah, I would like to not get stuck when doing a strafe though, which seems like it's a bit of a problem sometimes. Or get hit with stuff that's not actually touching me like that. Any minute now. At least one of these two fellas should die, I hope. I mean, they certainly are durable. Okay, there, one down. Guys, seriously not dying. Maybe the hell stuff made him die, but could be in worse shape, I guess. This, we've killed 2 of 374 enemies. Certainly an interesting way to introduce this. And we received like no resources as far as weapons or ammo or extra health. So, oh dear. Okay, well this looks different. I guess there's some stuff to pick up here at least. Is there anything inside that wants to kill me? I don't know. Oh shit. I mean, some shit is blowing up over there, and that certainly wasn't my doing. But I'm going to assume that there's like a natural occurrence here. It's just like, yeah, stuff that shoots up from the lava is making those green orbs blow up. Am I just supposed to like move from place to place here without dying? Is that the challenge? I guess we'll give it a try. I don't know, it's certainly different. Don't know what that did. Oh fuck, okay. Apparently it's gonna cost some buggers to start teleporting in. Hopefully a bunch of the ones that are over there will die from the... Oh god. What are you talking about? From the, you know... Oh gosh. Freaking exploding green orbs. That's what I would want to see. There sure is a lot of fucking axes flying. I think I see where a lot of them are coming from. They're coming from like the giant fucking bleachers of dudes. Oh god, they're coming from there. Or just put me, they just put me in a different place in this same area. So now this place is not only filling up with fucking... Not only filled with knights, you know, it's also undead warriors. It's also filling up with fucking gargoyles. So. With any luck, they'll start fighting each other. It's like my hope. For, you know, what's going on here. It's gonna be a lot of projectiles flying, and hopefully some of them are gonna hit each other and start fighting between themselves. That is my hope. Oh god. Yeah, it might be a little bit risky trying to cross the lines of the... Oh god. The green orbs that blow up. But around here. It might also be our best option. Oh gosh. Yeah, we get it's like almost over our core because we spent it all on fucking Molitor, but well, Molitor's plural, I guess. Yeah, I don't know about this, man. It's like fucking, you know, not Sudwad. That's what this reminds me of right now. Crap. Oh yeah, wait. See, we didn't even have any fucking ammo for the thing at that point. I do have a lot of ammo, so I guess I better just fucking go ahead and hope for the best here. It's gonna be more and more gargoyles coming in, and they're all the fire kind, I'm pretty sure, so they're gonna have even more health than usual. Just hope that we can just hold out long enough, and now these fuckers are gonna be coming too, which is gonna make everything even more fucking riddled with shit. And now there's these things as well that are not gonna die anytime soon. Oh gosh. I think that my only hope might be to like make myself invincible for a while. We should have some extra ring of invincibility. There we go. That'll help. Now that we've got that going on, we can start clearing that out. Fucking axe throwers that are up there. I've apparently just got an achievement for killing 3 enemies at once for a single broad shot, so there's how I got. Well, there goes my invincibility. There's still a lot of fucking shit, but I can make myself Shadow Sphere for a while. Okay, this is really making me wish that I didn't have to lose all your extra items at the end of a, you know, crap. At the end of a level thing debuff, because yeah, I think you know why. Of course, the real question, I guess, is how the fuck do we get out of here? And what even killed me there? So I would like to assume that I don't have to kill, like, literally every one of these fuckers that are here. Yeah. Just have to figure out how to leave, but how do I leave? I would like to figure that out. I guess if I head down to the middle there, I can get that, I can get this. Can we get this, please? There. And, I don't know. I would like to... Oh wait, never mind. I was trying to switch to the weapon that I already had equipped. Oh, what the hell is it? Tempest Wand. Oh shit. We found a Tempest Wand. Which I suppose is probably the only item that they added for this version, but I don't know, maybe that'll help me survive this ridiculous onslaught. My goodness. So I suppose now we do make a beeline for that. It seems to be the thing to do here. And this, make sure we have the right weapon equipped, not this, but this, but this. Oh gosh, and yeah. Maybe power up a Tempest Wand like fucking BFG shit. Oh god. Yeah, apparently that is kind of a BFG kind of thing. We managed to, if you combine Tempest Wand with Atomic Power. So let me see. With that in mind, let's see if I can come up with a strategy that'll at least help me survive. This, I think we're gonna immediately use invincibility and atomic power and don't know, unleash some shots of this. And I don't know, maybe we should wait a little bit longer before we do this, so like wait until we're being assaulted by enemies that are not just... Oh my god. Not just the fucking gargoyles, but these fuckers as well. Like, can I destroy the fucking... the disciples and the serpents with this? Apparently not as easily as I would have hoped. Oh shit, well I didn't want to use that, I wanted to use this, but... I gotta tell you, it still seems like I'm only having a tiny bit of luck trying to survive that. How much did I... Okay, some of them are killing each other, but... like, it looks like even if I get that, I'm still just kind of SOL. As far as... surviving, I don't know. I guess what I can try to do is kill as many of these guys as I can. Or I run out of a little... I just kind of... resource refills out here. Oh, I just got fucking knocked off into the lava, so that was a total wash. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know, this seems like it would be doable if I was allowed to keep like all the rings of invincibility that I had been gathering throughout this episode, but since all the extras get taken away at the beginning, that just kind of sucks. The hell, these green orbs that are like in one place regenerate. I didn't expect that for some reason. I suppose that'll teach me. Yeah, I would like to get this. I would like to get the ring. And to get the wand. Maybe now we can... crap. And to get the fucking tome of power there. I did wait longer to, you know, get to this point now, so hopefully that'll pay off. Oh. I will very soon not be... crap. Invincible anymore, and that will in fact kill me. But how are the readings going? See, we're not even getting to like the halfway point of... like barely, maybe, of enemies killed here, so... I have to wonder what the deal is for this stage. Like, how exactly do you survive this? They're still killing each other, but... you know... certainly does not account for that. Maybe there's something else that we need to find. Like, perhaps there's a different place out here that we could access. Or perhaps I am coping, but like, it doesn't seem like there's anything out here that would be of any use to us outside of the... well, I guess there's armor there, but we can't freaking pick that up. Like, how would we leave? Is my question. Because it looks like maybe if we get here, somehow activate this. Is there any other way we can get out of here? Like... oh wait, we can get back up here if we climb up the thing. I didn't even realize that. Okay, that might help. But other than that... I don't know. I guess with that in mind, let's get down there again and do the thing again. Grab the... well, let's go back in time. You know, let me correct myself. Let's go back in time instead. Okay, what the fuck? Why am I being shot from that direction? Okay, there's dudes. There's like 2 bleachers of fucking undead warriors. One of them is over there. Okay, that certainly did hit me, yes. Let's see. I'm gonna grab the ring of invincibility without holding the thing. I'm gonna see if I can get back out there at least and the fucking tower flower. See if I toss some of this stuff up that way. It's not killing them as efficiently as I would like it to. That's the thing. And of course, this fucking ring of invincibility wears off way too quickly. Well, and now I'm out of ammo for that stuff. I'm trying to run away to a place where I can maybe find some more health at least. There. Well, at least I'm fucking... oh god. I'm getting some achievements out of this raw deal that I'm in right now. But I'm just not able to survive. Always ends when I have the same amount, more or less, of freaking... whatchamacallit? Same amount of enemies left to clear on the map. Yeah, the amount of shit flying back and forth just because of the mixture of the undead warriors and the bleachers and the disciples and even the serpents that they bring in is just kind of absurd. The fact that they don't really give you many freaking... and then they freaking bring the Draugr in, which makes it even worse because they're more trigger happy. I'm still seeing the armor go up, but like what goes to me at this point? Like if only I could like made in a little hobby where all these guys kill each other and then you know mob up the remainder, that would be really nice, but unfortunately I don't think that's in the cards here. Like at least kill the... There's also like warrior dragons as well, but I don't even know where they are now. How do I take care of these guys, basically, without just... Oh, there's no list. I didn't realize I was picking up over there. I guess we can at least get a little bit of extra health that way, but... Is it gonna make a difference? I don't know about that. Oh god, and here come the fucking disciples, which are gonna really fuck everything up. I don't know what affects the little places, little columns, beyond just maybe the amount of time that has passed. Right, hold on, let me grab this, let me do the thing here. Grab the bag of holding, grab the wand, lower up the wand maybe. God. I can even find it. I have 3 bones of power. If I can make it over to, I don't know, Silver Shield, for instance, maybe grab some more vials of stuff. Oh gosh. Well, I'm out of ammo for the wand. I can't get any more by the looks of it, so... That sucks. You can get other types of ammo, but I also just get blasted a couple of times and I'm dead, so that sucks. But okay, I guess there are some extra pickups that I didn't see before, which I suppose are desperately required. The bulb of survival. Like this one, and the one that's on the opposite side, that's the same deal. And what also bothers me is that you know, literally at no other point in the game do you have to why do you have to freaking really scramble to shuffle through your inventory, cycle through your inventory? Like, I need to get to so-and-so item, like, right the fuck now, or else I'm dead. But it feels like in this part, you certainly do have to do that. Which is far from ideal, to say the least. What the fuck? Oh god. Okay, like, I don't know what the best course of action might be immediately after loading in, because I'm trying to, like, deal with the fucking hordes of gargoyles that are coming in. I'm also trying to deal with the fucking hordes of beats that are shooting me from the distance, the haunted warriors, and I'm trying to not be dead as usual, which is, you know, always an uphill battle. Alright, here come those guys. Here come the fucking disciples. This is still not accessible, by the looks of it, which is weird at the least. I'll grab on this. And this, and this. And this, and this, and this. I'm trying to power it up. And maybe that was a good time to also bring out the ring. Would have to frantically cycle to there. So these guys can also drop the Alright, I think I managed to kill the serpent at least, so I guess we just fucking take care of a few things. Take care of as many things here as we can. All this invincibility is still up, and now we automatically move to, you know, move away from all the chaos now that it's inevitably worn off. Oh god. Let's try to kill the enemies that have the strongest reach and still manage to fucking die. Hold on. It's kind of a big problem when I get like big strikes, big damage holders on my screen. I don't even know where they came from, but okay. I think we're in a somewhat acceptable state. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and quick save, because I think we can get as good as that at any point in the future. Okay, more than half of the enemies are dead. That's a good thing. Get them blown up by the green shit. That's not a good thing. There's lots of disciples left in the air. That's not a good thing, but it could be dead. It could be worse. Alright, this. Oh. Got an extra weird dragon that somehow survived. And yeah, I like maybe now some other shit will be open. I would definitely like to get that silver shield, which I guess we didn't get before. Like that shit's still not accessible, even though it looks like that's what we need to get the fuck out of here. But if we go all the way around, then maybe we can at the very least. Okay, that guy's dead. I don't know if there's any more disciples left, but there's certainly all those fucking undead warriors left. This fucking dude is still here. It's not great. I don't know if he left permanently there or what, but... right, I say alright? I don't even know what I'm saying alright to at that moment. I want to grab this stuff, that's what I want. Okay, so we at least have some extra healing that we can use now. I don't know if we need it right now. We could use one right now, yes. Oh gosh. Yes, we can use the Phoenix Rod to try and take out those guys that are left on the bleachers there. It's like they're watching us and mocking us. It's not great. Maybe a mixture of Phoenix Rod and... Right. Could be worse. We still have like way too many enemies left on the kill list, but at least we're making some kind of progress, it looks like. Oh, and we actually did fill up again with Dragon Claw ammo, so let's take advantage of that and actually grab more Phoenix Rod stuff. Here. It's really not a good day right now. So full Phoenix Rod stuff again. Oh gosh. Some shithead over there trying to take pot shots at us, but we try mod SWAT. There's dugout. There's plenty of fucking dudes left and bleachers over there though. Oh, we got more rune stuff for the hell stuff. There's that. Let's see if we can deal with this, yeah, more or less acceptable fashion. There we go. 260 enemies killed. Well, I must confess, I still don't know, like, if perhaps the way out has opened up. I don't believe it has, 'cause I'm still thinking that that's it now. It still doesn't look like we can get there. We can get some extra crystal geodes, at least to refill the one, which I guess is now this blue one, but we can also swap it out for the regular Elven one. I'll do another little circuit here so I can refill my stores of Phoenix Rod shots. Can't freaking... How in the devil's name am I going to get out of here though? I guess we just go back towards the... towards this place, but I mean... I'm still pretty freaking amazed that I was supposed to... There's another switch over there. There is another switch over there. Okay, I see. When the hell did this become available? Could I have gotten this without exterminating everything that was in my way before? No. But, well, we made it here. Does this take me back out there? It sure does, so let's not go there. Let's see what we got here. I think this is just back where I killed the Molotors. And yeah, it certainly is. Are we gonna go to another place that's like that? Oh gosh. Tempest one. Oh gosh. Well, I guess we're gonna do the Tempest one again. Oh gosh. Well, we no longer have a, ring of invincibility, so hopefully whatever we need to deal with here, we can deal with without that. I think we're seeing what we need to do here. We have been seeing just a bunch of fucking driver. Never-ending bunch of driver and a fucking Molotov that can kill you in one hit. That really sucks, bro. It looks like we're almost done with that enemy. 4 enemies left, including the Molotov. I guess it's trying to kill another one of them. See if he manages. Okay, I don't know what it's trying to do, but I guess not really being very successful there. But yeah, I guess we just have to do another one of those ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know about how I feel about this. But I mean, I guess at least we're gonna walk away with a different, with a weapon that's also new in this episode. It reminds me a little bit of the Sorcerer's Wand in that he starts with in Hexen, but probably just because of the aesthetic. I really don't like it how you can just get stuck in the corners here. It's really far from ideal. Oh, there's multiple Molotovs as well. But there's just gonna be the one. I guess that's no such luck there. Okay. Oh, crap. We're in the corner there. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to get stuck in the corner there, and I don't want to fucking lose like 99% of my life and all my armor. Because I accidentally walked into the Molotov shot because I can't fucking see what's happening when there's like a million enemies on the screen. Whatever. And then I died even though I didn't get hit by that. Okay. How interesting. Oh, crap. That might have been an inefficient use of that. It would be a tragedy for sure. Well, the main thing that you have to worry about, I guess, for this part at least, is just don't get hit by any of the shit that the Molotovs throw out. Being a BTS rod, you can survive. I see that. Like, how the fuck was I even supposed to see that one of the Molotov shots was coming there? Kind of absurd. This, I think I'm doing worse this time, just kind of ammo-wise, but I guess we can also use Tome of Power for, you know, what we got left here. Dealing with the Molotovs, that'll help us, I suspect. Ah, fuck. Ah, crap. And we're out of fucking Tome of Power stuff already, or ammo for the fucking the wand. That's what we're out of. Oh, we still have the Tome of Power active, so maybe we have another one here. Oh, there we go. Alright, Molotors are dead. And that's all the enemies in this level, okay. I think we somehow fucking beat the level. I don't know if I was even expecting that at that point, but well, as long as we don't end up dying to something stupid now, like got a surprise hazard. I don't even have a little bit of armor left, so there's that. Okay, so that certainly was a level of all-time pocket plane. What are we looking at? Where even are we on the map? Over here on the in the corner. This reminds me of fucking Ultima Underworld, I gotta say. The Ultima Underworld 2, specifically the fucking wacky world that you have to go to. So I think the penultimate world that you reach from the sphere. It's like, hey, you know that little 3-piece sequence that's right at the end of Ultima Underworld 1 where you run away from the big demon dude? What if we made an entire world out of that? People would want to see that, right? Well, I don't know. Now it's pocket plane. And we missed the secret. We missed the secret. You know what? Hold on. I'm here. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing, right? I don't want to redo that, but I'm gonna take a look at one thing. Oh, goodness me. Taking a look at the Chivos. I sort of see if this matters at all because I don't care. I can leave it behind, but you know, even before there's an achievement that I missed, of like find the secret in fucking the plane or whatever. But I'm not seeing it. I don't think it matters. But on that note, I'm gonna take a look at the wiki and Pocket Plane by Not Java. Who the fuck is Not Java? Heretic and Hexen level designer who won a CAC award in 2019 for Heretic episode replacement megawatt. Right? I see. Well, I really hope that you hadn't taken fucking, you know, Knots.what as your inspiration for this fucking level, I tell you what. But what I wanted to see was the secret, apparently. The east and west side, borders, blah blah blah, one bunch of lava, blah blah blah. Wings of Wrath. And a ring of invisibility. Well, that would have been useful if there's any way for me to reliably find that. Fuck it. Let's just get out of here. Not like we didn't really do much about that now. And then to the Eye of the Sparrow, which I think would be the mid level, but this might be where I call it, I guess. Which I did, oh jeez, well, after I deal with these fuckers. Hey, guess who did not miss you, especially after that fucking ridiculous ordeal that we had to deal with just a little while ago. Just a few minutes ago. Okay, good, off to a good start. Let me fucking switch to a place where I can't fucking... I'm not, you know, surrounded by nonsense on all sides, but I'm still surrounded by nonsense on all sides. Oh gosh, here, because it's crap shooting at me from beyond those bars. That's really not great, that's really not great. Let me at least put myself in a position where I'm not going to be, you know, having to deal with that, at least here. I can kind of retreat into here, this room, would have been the good one to start in. We got 279 enemies in this level, but at least it's not 379 or however many we had in the last one. I don't know, I get the feeling that I'm still gonna be walking away from this level feeling like it's not the kind of thing I would want to deal with, but still gonna be nonetheless a better fisher compared to fucking the Pocket Plane. The paper airplane. I don't know. Wait, what? I killed the fucking Saberclaw that was like, I'm the one that was directly in front of me. I don't know if I really wanted to pick that up at that precise moment, but yeah, I guess we should check out. Anything that reminds me of Molitor's right now, I don't want to deal with. We get dead, Mr. Troll. Please also get that. There, jeez. Who else should get before up there? These fuckers are bringing it before up there. I'm sure I'm glad that at least I had a Ring of Invincibility just in my inventory for the previous level, because otherwise I definitely would not get past that, I don't think. By the way, how many secrets are there in this level? 4 secrets, okay. Well, it sucks that my fucking thing that I was talking about earlier kind of came true with, you know. Yeah, I sure hope there isn't any missable secrets in this game like there are in Doom. Well, surprise, use a level you would rather not do with a missable secret in it. Oh well. I might as well also take advantage of the, you know, this fancy, schmancy, powerful one that I got from doing that Bizarro level. I mean, I would presume at this point that there's this level and like one more level left, so I might just keep going. Might try to finish this up at this time after all. Hold on, let me put this over here though so I can see what's happening. I can actually keep my eye on the OBS window, because I was like pretty much almost entirely certain that I was not in fact gonna keep going, but I guess I can. I guess that's gonna be it for stream after that, but I guess between me 1 and 2 kind of wash the taste out of my mouth of that Bizarro experience, and also the fact that I ended up starting later than I was wanting to because of, you know, the unforeseen circumstances. Might as well devote a little more time continuing. What else is around here that needs to be shot at? This guy. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna treat the fucking crystal. The one crystal as a disposable ammo anymore. Now that we have the super version of that one. Gotta actually ration that. Yeah, I don't know if you could say that it's like insanely as, I don't know, the Maker from Doom 64, like the ultimate weapons that you can assemble in Hexen, which I guess might be, yeah, a more apt kind of parallel for this specific one. Oh shit. But something worth talking about. I'm surprised to show that you survived that ridiculous level at least. It certainly was an experience. Oh boy. And then, well, then that happens and you regret many things. But then you deal with it, and it's fine. I gotta be honest, I don't remember if these things that like spit fire were in but Vanilla Heretic. I want to say they were. I vaguely remember there's a level in, I want to say episode 2, that's like a lava cavern. I think I remember how to deal with that in the, what I did in this game for an Archipelago rando multi-world thing. It was kind of obnoxious. In particular, sometimes I keep reading Time Bomb of the Ancients as like Tomb of the Ancients. It's a more natural phrase, natural combination of words in my head. Put in front of each other. I don't know what I'm doing, I guess. I'm just doing my best to try to the enemies more than anything. That has become my main instinct after the last level and the beginning of this one. We'll be trying to also, well, I mean, just find a way forward, but also find the secrets, but only to some degree am I succeeding there. What do we have here? We got a Phoenix Rod pickup, that's not really that opportune right now. This is... I don't know what that is though. Oh fuck, what? Excuse me, what? Somehow I got hurt by something there? Was it like some shit coming up from the lava there that somehow managed to get to where I was? Okay. Well, there seems to be a bit of a dead end here, so... Okay, no. Okay, maybe it was that, maybe it was those fuckers over there that somehow decided me. Okay, yeah, that was very hard to see, I will see. Oh, fuck off, come on. There, can I please back off? Look at the corner. Alright. Okay. I think it's the first time I've ever seen a gargoyle get hit at point blank range from the ethereal crossbow and not die. It's because those guys came out of there, which is a place that we have not been to before. That's where we should take a look. Or, no, wait, yeah, this place wasn't open before, it was barred. So we have to go this way. But this fellow who is going to be dead, I hope. Sure. Shoot him many times with this wand and he doesn't die. Interesting. And well, there's more fuckers shooting at me from over there, but you know. Yeah, I can deal with the old-fashioned way, I guess. Hit them with the weapon that you would expect to want to target them with to do this properly, and not fancy schmancy newfangled top weapon. Oh shit, okay. There's runes. I guess we've hit another part of the map that we haven't, like, properly explored yet. Maybe, possibly. Where the fuck am I? There I am. Or maybe just like a little corner of the map that's somehow been repopulated with things that ought to be dead. Well, maybe they are dead. I mean, these guys with 4 axes, they are undead. So in a way, they are, in fact, dead. Have not received any keys yet either, but I don't know if like any places we've seen. I guess it's a yellow key door. Yeah, but I guess now we know where to go when we find the yellow key. No, better than that. Why not? Some more ammo for this. Surely wouldn't come amiss. You know. Another barred door. There's a teleporter. Do we want to go in that teleporter? Does it just take us back to a place where we've already been? I think so. Because, yeah, this looks familiar. There's a blue door. I forgot about this one, too. Never looked in this direction when we were up here. There's some more things that need to be dead. This guy's still obsessed with that particular thing of flour, you know. Get on, you know. And I really ought to look up at how you would say that, but I don't know why this came into my head just now, but it's looking at the little, you know, passages in the freaking lava crack things in the floor here. It just kind of reminds me of Witch Haven, which is, you know, another weird build engine game. Which honestly seemed like it was, you know, it has my kind of aesthetic. It's very similar to the aesthetic in this game. the kind of thing that would appeal to me, but like, probably like I only played a little bit of Witch Haven, but it seemed to be like a very special kind of jank where you really have to know like exactly what you're getting into, or you're really not gonna have a good time. Did I not get hurt from lava here? No, I do. I just can't avoid getting hurt from lava by being in that specific spot. I don't know. Looks weird. Seems weird. I'm sure it is. Oh, yeah, that made me think of Witch Haven, because I'm pretty sure at the beginning of Witch Haven you get like, oh, there's a place under there I should probably go to. Oh, you do get like tiny cracks in the ground like that are like they have lava below them, but unlike in this game, those cracks can actually fuck you up really quickly. It's kind of thing that you remember as being kind of bullshit, because it's, yeah, that's the kind of thing that shouldn't be as potentially able to fuck you up as it is. And I'm just kind of thankful that, you know, it's not happening again here. So what's this teleport? It's just to get you out of there. I guess it is, yeah. But what about this over here? Where will this take me? Ooh, goodness, okay. Another switch, and I can at least clearly see where that does. Switch to the Dragon Claw. It's been a while since I used this. Can you believe that we apparently only gotten rid of about 10% of the enemies, or not 10%, but like a third of the enemies in this level so far? That's what truly mystifies me. But also notice that there's like we picked up some of those maze spheres, but we haven't found the maze itself. Hello, okay, secret area. Oh shit. So I think I noticed that, yeah, one of the textures here is different. Use that to find the first of 4 secrets in this level. At least, hopefully, you know, backtrack and get, if we haven't found them by the time we get to the exit, like with the last level. Because, fucking Christ. What do we got here? I guess we're not missing any health stuff ammo at this time, but I guess the health stuff would also be good for this. Dealing with the ghost enemies. Do we have more of these little buggers. Okay. And what? Well, this one open up. Geode. God. And more fucking disciples as well. Hold on. What? Okay, excuse me. Those fuckers were in the way. The fucking... whatever. The saber claws were in the way. See, now we know what they're called. Still. Nothing. No more for them, of course. Did we grab any? Yeah, we did. Grabbed some quartz flasks. We certainly did. Oh god. Yes, please. Fight each other. That's what I'd like to see. Do my job for me of killing each other. Moving yourselves from distance. Grab that. It's time to hell stuff these fuckers, especially since they're the, I guess, nitro golems. We now know what they're called. The ones that shoot at you. Right. Wait, what? Okay, I think it just heard, I thought I just heard a noise, but I think that was just like another fiery thing shooting out of the lava. I don't like that. I think they locked me in here for this. Oh fuck. This guy's gonna fucking come out front and center with it fucking swing. I'll be grabbing some ammo refills on this. And then find out what lies beyond. Switch I need to throw, which leads to a boy and Iron Leech. Well, the the upgraded version of the blue ones that I found. I can't really remember what it's called. That's that thing. What will it be useful for dealing with the Iron Leech? I guess we'll have to find out. Okay, we're definitely doing better. We're almost dead, but we're not dead. That's the main thing. And we've been finding a bunch of health upgrades, so might as well, or at least health power-ups. Might as well use them. Oh, hey, I think the fucking Iron Leech and the Troll are fighting each other. That's, or at least the Troll is trying to fuck up the Iron Leech. And then, okay, no. Is it fighting the Ophidian then? Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, that fucking tornado is like mission number 1 way to deal with the Iron Leech. Like, period. Oh shit. Fireballs. I think we can fuck you up, which is not great. It's also not great when they just jump scare you by spawning right next to you when you're just stepping by. Oh, we definitely left the Iron Leech alive, but luck, the tornado should be on. Yeah. Okay, it's dead. Now we're about half done with the enemies in this level. I would assume that probably the one after this one, which should be the final one, will be like a boss level. I don't know. Basically been doing nothing but boss levels for like the past 2 or 3. So I have to imagine, or can't help but imagine how they're gonna handle that. We're gonna have to fight the spiral again, maybe. Oh, hey, here's the fire mace, which is the final thing. Final weapon, I'm pretty sure. Especially since we also found the freaking stuff like, wait a moment, because I think, speaking of the fire mace, I did one achievement, I think I did spot in the list of achievements that I was browsing through just a moment ago, was like, apparently less than 5% of people who have played this have found the Tempest one. Let's see. There's one that's like you were fully prepared or whatever. Which I don't think I got. No. Where the fuck is that one? Ready for anything, yeah. Finish him up at 100 health, 100 armor, and all weapons. Well, I don't know about the 100 armor, but it's kind of not up to me. That might not be achievable in this episode, but I will keep in mind. On the off chance that it is. Oh yeah. Over here, but we didn't find anything new over here, did we? Just always. Did we? Hold on. Where did it just go? Did I try this? I already forgot. Maybe I didn't, because I didn't come up here, I don't think. Yeah, on the off chance that we can find another one of those shields, I think, which is what you need to get up to 100 armor. Well, I'm definitely having a better time with this level than I was with the previous one, though. I will say that. To no one's surprise. But let's see. Now that we have that yellow key, let's go to the yellow key door, which I guess is here. Can we just find something directly behind the door? Yeah, I suppose we can. Can we go much farther than just immediately behind the door, though? Is the real question there. I guess the answer is yes, because I did see on the map that we have the green key door immediately behind that, but Suppose we don't have to go there, like, immediately. Did that open up? I heard something open up, and apparently, oh gosh. There is something that could have better stayed concealed. Healed and concealed, for that matter. Let's see what I can do with, oh crap, what? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's another fucking type of projectile that the Iron Leash can shoot at you, I forgot. And do the, like, column of fire, it can do the tornadoes, and it can also shoot like that weird ice thing at you that splits into many when it hits something. I don't know, Iron Leeches are something that I'm glad I haven't had to deal with more, but I guess the is it goes for a comparable amount between Iron Leeches and Molotovs. Because they really are of the variety, both of them of the variety that if you mess up like once when you're trying to fight them, then you can just be killed immediately. Oh, speaking of Molotovs, I think we might have another one. Oh. Or maybe not a Molotov, but a Serpent. Could be using better weapons than this, but you know. Okay. And we're doing a pretty acceptable job of dealing with these guys, it looks like, at least. Thank goodness for this magical chain gun that is the Dragon Claw. How's this fucker still alive? Okay, there we go. Oh, there's more of them. God damn it. I'm hoping that was going to be the last disciple, but what's what I know. It gave me many, many less disciples to deal with. That's really the key to. Oh, fuck. Okay. That was came that come out of nowhere, which it absolutely did, but I guess it wasn't like the worst possible timing since I just killed the last guy, but the fucking AMD auto update window that for some reason shows up out of nowhere and doesn't actually do anything. Decided that now was a perfect time to jump scare me. Well, at least we only got about 100 enemies left. Only about 100. Oh yeah, that was something that was going through my mind, which I may or may not have started to vocalize, was when I saw the orbs for the fire mace. Which we haven't tried yet. I think it's the only weapon that we haven't tried yet in this episode, but something that did come to mind is that the fire mace, that's kind of our reputation for, at least in my memory, I don't remember how true this is, for like not being that great, even though it's like the final weapon that you can obtain. I don't know, it feels like, I think I remember it being like a somewhat underwhelming variation of the, I guess we can try it now, with this Molotov that I guess just showed up. Somewhat underwhelming variation of the Hell Staff. And you'll probably see what I mean in just a moment. It does this, but I think it has like an alternative firing mode or something. There's something that's kind of special about it is that, oh gosh, even if you don't like hit your target immediately, the little balls that it shoots continue to like bounce along the same path. I noticed that, so it's kind of better at being ammo efficient that way, sorta, kinda. We can even kill the fucking Molotov with one of these, like full. Yeah, we can. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's okay. I don't know. Seems like it's not that much better than the hell stuff, anyway. As far as I'm concerned. And the ammo for it. Oh, I guess it's fine. I guess I'll stop bitching about it now. It's not much of a point. But I think something that's really weird about it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it more, and we're being presented with like a lot more fucking enemies. Another fucking festival of nonsense coming our way is, I think something that's kind of weird about the health stuff, or not health stuff, the fucking mace that we used, the fire mace that we were just using just now, is that it doesn't count as a magical weapon, which is really weird for, you know, a weapon that you obtained so late in the game. That's like the final weapon you can obtain in the vanilla game, like I said. So if you're fighting ghosts, you can't really do anything to them if you just have the fire mace. I don't know, that part seems very, very weird to me. Very not what you would expect from such a thing, but oh fuck. Guess we might work against these things, so let's see. Yeah, iron leeches are very physical, so oh shit, I actually kind of shredded that thing. That wasn't too bad. But unfortunately it looks like it is outlived by its stupid little tornado, and I think if we try to run past it, then that thing's gonna run right towards us again, so just be careful, gosh. Be careful with the fucking 2 types of serpents that are shooting at us right now. I don't remember if the serpents in Hexen that look just like this attack the same way. Maybe they do. But I guess there's like also the fact that in this game, at least this episode that's new to the game, in this release, they're like high-level enemies, and yet, which makes sense because in the in the vanilla game, you don't even fight them on their own. You only see one that's being ridden by the final boss. But then in Hexen, they actually do kind of become low-level enemies instead. You see them pretty frequently from the beginning of the game, but I remember. What do we have here? We got a Tome of Power, and we got the green key over there. And once we grab it, there's no surprise, like... Okay, there's no surprise attack, even though there's still plenty of enemies left on the map apparently to conduct a surprise attack, but we're not gonna worry about that. Oh, it's behind the green door though. Let's see. Oh. They're the fucking fire gargoyles that are gonna surprise me in not such a good way by, oh god, by not promptly dying when they are hit point blank by a volley of ethereal arrows. I mean, I don't know, would ethereal arrows work better, or just arrows in general actually, but they work better at point blank range, or would it actually be better for them to hit after they've been, like, fired out of the bow from some time, because they can get more momentum that way? Like, it's not like bullets where they have their highest momentum immediately after getting out of the gun and didn't really get any more momentum from just inertia after that. But arrows might. Like, if you shoot an arrow like up into an arc, like you shoot it up first and then it comes down, and as it comes down it hits whatever it's supposed to hit. Would it have more momentum while it's coming down versus immediately after it's being fired and it's going up? You know what I mean? I don't know. I've never really put any thought into this, but it's just something that came into mind just now, because who knows, it might be... Well, I mean, would that even apply in this case, because it's these arrows are being fired out of a crossbow and not of a regular bow. So presumably you wouldn't shoot them like in an arc like that, but I don't know, can you shoot in an arc out of a crossbow? You just might be able to, for all I know. I mean, you probably can. See why you wouldn't be able to do that, actually. Oh, we can get up to 16 quartz flasks. I think that's also like a lower limit than the oh gosh, the limit that you have to carry them in vanilla Heretic. How the fuck am I gonna shoot right past some of these fucking targets? How do I suck so much? Alright, whatever. Let's just... Carry on, let's save. Hope we've been doing that fairly regularly. Don't know what that did, but I think we're gonna find out. Okay. And the remaining number of enemies is dwindling, so that's good. Wish we could find some more secrets, though. Okay, we can't get there, but we might be able to get there soon. Jeez, okay. Ah, fuck. Hoping to avoid that, but... As we can't have everything we want. I'm actually pretty surprised I have, like, even just 2 points of armor left at this point. Time to fucking bring this out, I'll be more efficient. I'm just tossing a bunch of ethereal arrows where only one of them has any actual effect. I guess we'll... grab this. Maybe let me pop one of the quartz flasks since we're... Need to top up on health. Ah, fuck. And, okay, that was not even one side. Okay, thank goodness we can get the fuck out of here. This side. Well, I've interrupted my thoughts, but that's also kind of powerful, of course, here. This guy. Oh, jeez, okay. Didn't remember. I was over there. How do I get back up there? This way? Yeah, this way. Don't want to run right into this guy because, yeah. Those are just kind of dashing as he, moves to fucking smack you with that club. There. Where else can we go? And will I remember to use the fancy new wand that we got? Once we get out of this level and onto the next one, or if I find another big area with lots and lots of enemies, we're gonna get completely fucked up if you don't cut through all of them quickly. Right, blue key acquired. We have some extra resources that we can still come back for in this kind of outer area. So let's go and... oh, run into a serpent that I didn't think I was expecting to run into. Ugh, okay. Well, because the fucking serpent doesn't really have these kind of monculous adjacent pattern, if we get in terms of Doom. No, that doesn't count as secrets. Even though I don't know when that opened up. Makes more sense that you wouldn't, be used to fighting, or, yeah, fighting the serpents and dodging those kind of patterns in this game, since they were not originally in this game, like I keep saying. I don't remember if we've been over there. No, we've been over there, but we have been over there. Can we go back over there? Because I don't know, I guess I would rather carry that tome of power with me than not, but... okay, maybe we can't easily get back over there. Can we? Go around? Well, the problem with this, I don't think we can make that. We cannot make that. I think, yeah. Supposed to, do something here and then teleport up there. It looks like we should be able to get on top of these platforms, yeah, because there's a map up there, so that's gonna be one of the secrets, but... how do we get up there, even? Can we get... no. Well, how did we get over there? This way? Well, there are those things, yeah, there's stuff up there, but how do we even... like this? Okay, there we go. Let's grab this, and then fall. Fuck. I mean, towels are gonna... okay, there. Don't slow down, I guess. Right, second of 4 secrets acquired, but... we're gonna go back up in here, because I think this is how you get to the teleporter that takes you to, yeah, that raised area that I was looking at before. Besides... oh wait, fuck, I missed the quiver back there. Except it doesn't at all, never mind. That didn't take me to where I was expecting it to take me at all. Well, at least we're kind of close by. Alright, I'm gonna go back for that quiver, and then I'm gonna find out how to get there, because I do remember there's a teleporter you have to go through to get up to the thing up here, up there, and I don't remember where that teleporter is. But I want to go back over there. You know what, we can leave it. See if I can, like, get that other blue, or not blue anything, blue keys where we're going right now, but I mean the blue, the Tome of Power that I saw that I hadn't collected, that thing. Okay, where do you come from? There's apparently some teleports, like, directly below me, based on how the, yeah. The thing looks... It does look like we're, you know, coming up on the... I don't know. Coming up on the end of the level, I will say. Also, it looks like it could be the kind of thing where these bars only open up from one side. They're not going to be open... they're like a one-way deal, you know? If that's the case, then I would rather not... Yeah. Not go through there until I know that there's... Yeah. There's anything that I can... Can I open up those bars again at all? That's what I want. Get the feeling that's gonna be no. Before we go through those bars, let me at least check the secrets. I feel like maybe, just maybe. There might be some stuff that we have to get now. An Eye of the Sparrow, which is the penultimate level, yeah. There's 4 secrets. We've gotten the one that gives you the map, and we've gotten the one that gives you... something else. Yeah, okay, so we've gotten the 4th one. I think we've gotten the... Yeah. We've gotten the one that's like the different texture in the hallway. And apparently there might be something here with these teleporters here that we can... If we take this teleporter, it just takes you back up here. Actually, we just lost health doing that, so I have to take the other one that's directly across from that one. Apparently nothing. What the fuck? Okay, no. Just didn't want to register until I did it. That second time. What if we go all the way back over there? All the way to, you know, this lava path. Okay. That's what all the sequences, what do you know? And it does lead to a ring of invincibility, so I guess we'll eat that. So that's one, the ones that we missed, and the second one was... I don't know. I will say having to walk through a long lava path just to see what's on the other side. Reminds me of Marathon in a bad way. Not come away with Marathon with a great impression, I will say. But where's this go? Let's just see. Oh, never mind. It's up to the book that I was trying to find. Oh, hey, never mind. We found the other secret on our own. All on our own. And there's enchanted shield. But I get the feeling that we're not gonna keep this 100 armor at the end of the level. But that's the final secret. So there you go. Didn't even need to read the guide for that one. Just needed to notice it. Okay, well, I'm gonna try my darndest to preserve my full health and my full shield. I don't know if that's gonna really work out, but perhaps a little saves coming to assist me in that, but might be doable. Do let me through. I do want to go through now. We only have about 42 enemies left to deal with at this point, so maybe it shouldn't be a problem. I'll try to spam the, you know, the dragon claws as hard as I possibly can. That's sufficient. Oh, fuck. What even? Okay, I think that blew up the fucking green orb next to me. It didn't even hit me, but that just happened. Okay. don't know what's gonna happen here, but it's probably gonna make it really hard to, you know, continue to preserve my health. So I will try my best. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys, so I think it might be a good time to use up that ring of invincibility that I got, or maybe the Shadow Sphere, and maybe the Morph Obum as well. What that does, because I don't think I did that. It turns your enemies into chickens, and I would hope that these guys are all, you know, susceptible to that. Oh, crap, okay. Alright. God damn it. Okay, it does look like this should be doable, so let me... What if I try a different approach? I try the Shadow Sphere instead of Morph Open. I try the Time Bomb of the Ancients. See how this works for me. Just blow them all up, or try to. To whatever extent that is possible. Without, you know, being fucking immediately mobbed by them. It's working out alright so far, but these guys need to start dying. Otherwise it's gonna feel like it's not particularly worthwhile. They're taking their sweet time to die, tell you what. Alright, that went well. Does Shadow Sphere, like, make you into a ghost? Does that make you immune to physical attacks? It might, actually. I never even thought about it like that, but that might have been what was happening just now. Alright, only 28 enemies left to go. What did that do as far as letting us progress here? Hold on, let me be a little efficient with my ammo and fight these guys with the green stuff instead of the ethereal arrows. Okay, we're really cutting it close here, but that went well. Another Tome of Power has been acquired, but I don't believe any progress has been made as far as getting me out of here. Not behind wall number 2. Oh gosh. Probably the way forward, but also a bunch more of these fucking shitheads we're gonna try to fucking zone in on me. And yeah. Also take their... Oh crap, okay. Also fucking jump scare me. Coming from a direction that they absolutely should not be able to come from. Alright, let me try this. The thing is, I would like, you know, for these troll guys to die as quickly as possible, but I don't think they're gonna be very cooperative for that. Right there. We have enough ammo for the fucking hell stuff at least, so... Did I? Okay, I wasn't sure if I got hit there or not. Ah, that time I definitely did. Come on, come on. There. Be grabbing that. I'll be grabbing this, and anything else that I can't pick up. No. Yeah, sure hope that the 22 enemies that are left aren't all fucking trolls. They're gonna come out at me right now. Oh no. It doesn't look like they are something that is easier to deal with, at least. You say don't try to get up in your face. At least you can just hide behind a corner and shoot at them there. I'll say try to do the same to you, but you know. They don't have nearly as much practice, tell you that much. They haven't been doing this since... Well, I haven't been doing this since at least Wolfenstein, but I have played games that are older than Wolfenstein where this kind of thing happens. So I can say that. Alright, so what's in here? What other 14 enemies are left? I just keep counting down, because like every enemy that could get thrown in my way right now could be a hazard. Hazard to my survival. Mace spheres, am I right? Oh, fuck off. I thought it was okay, but no. Cheaped out there. Oh, okay. I want to say that those fucking screaming skulls had. Oh fuck, really? Where the hell do you come from? Let the nitro golem throw at you. Might have been slightly nerfed at least. Okay, now that I know that those guys are gonna show up, that these things are gonna open up and let those fuckers out. Now that I know in advance that that's gonna happen, let me switch up my approach here. I don't know when the hell that does happen. Now? Yeah, okay. I can back off into an area where there are in fact no enemies. Instead of backing off into an area where it's surprised you thought there were no enemies, but it made them appear. Just to fuck with you. Okay. Well, that's... yeah. It does cut down on the amount of remaining enemies, at least it does. Right now... oh fuck. Now we don't want to get chipped out by something like that. Six enemies to go, I hope, like, not all fucking... the kind that take forever to die. Or maybe I can just go past him. What noise have I hearing? Okay, it's a Molotov, that is an enemy type that takes forever to die, I'm afraid. And some driver that just show up here just to get in the way. Might just leave. Well, that sucks. We could kill the Molotov. I guess we can. Yeah, we have the fucking mace, so let's do that. Let's hopefully, you know, fight the Molotov without any of the other things that are back there. Trying to muscle in on counter and also not get cheated out by shit that we can't dodge. Hold on. I feel that fucking like trail of flames that travels in a straight line is sort of like home scene on you to some extent, which really is not great, I guess. Right, let me come up here and save. I made some progress in that fight. See if we can kill this dude before we run out of fucking orbs. There we go. And pay these fuckers back here in kind. Actually, I see some extra Phoenix Orb spheres, so let's just make use of that. I don't really like that. They just fucking literally appear from nowhere. That is cheap. But also whatever. Be a little more, tiny bit more patient with that, but who cares? We did it. We got to the end, and we should be able to get that other achievement, I think. Yes, ready for anything. It's supposed to be pretty simple to obtain in the, or at least simpler to obtain than what I just put myself through in the vanilla game, because apparently it's not that rare. Oh, on to the Grand Chapel, it appears. We already have 100 health, so we don't need that. We got only 43 enemies, so it's probably gonna be like the end of vanilla Heretic episode 3. Where we just get thrown straight into the final boss fight. We do have a couple of those invisibility rings, so hopefully, you know. Yes. Okay, I don't think we're getting topped up on ammo, but we are. Like something comparable is happening here. We can just save here as well. In case we should want to, which I think the fucking. You know, this version of the game just lets you pop to whatever level you want anyway, so... How are we doing as far as... Oh, we topped out on ammo for the health staff though. There's that. Or not health staff, this isn't the health staff, it's the fire mace. Yeah, this is... Well, there's old the Sparrow himself, so I guess he's back somehow. I guess we're gonna try our darndest to lock him up. Oh gosh. It looks like there's more than 43 enemies here. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm being pessimistic. Oh gosh. Oh god. And there's Molotovs here. Unless that's... There's the Spiral himself doing that. Which it could be. Oh no, there's in fact a Molotov here. So it's kind of like at one level in one moment. It's like that one level in Doom 2 where you get both I got fucking Spider Mastermind and the Cyber Demon. Oh, and we got another Ring of Invincibility though, so maybe we should make use of that, I guess, when we actually try to take on the big boys directly. They're in the middle there. Probably will, but we can wait a little bit before that happens. Oh dear. This seems like a much more, viable Battle Royale to deal with than the fucking Battle Royale level. That was the plane of whatever. The pocket plane. This actually feels like you can win. And you don't even have to, like, employ every cheap tactic in the book to do so. Though it probably will help. Oh dear. All time out. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this to a quick save. Get cheaped out now. There's apparently 6 enemies left even though. The big bosses there only account for 2 of those. What the fuck? Unless this is like, the other Doom 2, which, the infamous icon of sin where the fucking enemy count just keeps increasing because that's just how it's designed, and it's really not great, but that's just how it's designed. I guess we can switch to the mace for this guy. Hopefully be able to kill him without... Oh. Emptying out of that. Alright, we did in fact kill the... I almost said Cyber Demon, but not the Molotov. I mean, just basically this game's Cyber Demon, so... Let's see if we can do the same with this fella. Oh gosh. I guess his attacks are kind of like that. Oh, he died, but the main guy is still alive, that's the thing. They're gonna try to fuck you up. At least he's not so skilled. Oh god, and he's so much more of these assholes. I forgot about that. Oh, I guess that was just a good attempt to bring out the super ones. Maybe even power it up. Hold on, let's power up in a couple different ways. Let's power it up with that, and let's power it up with that, and let's... see if getting this thing was, a good use of... Yeah, there we go. I think we just got, we just got the Destroyed the Spiral achievement, which apparently for Heretic killed the Spiral, even though this isn't even, the vanilla game of Heretic, where you actually fight the Spiral at the end of episode 4. Or episode 3, I mean. Yeah, look, it's the icon that's from the cover art of this new expansion. I guess, was that like the Spiral impersonator, or was he like somehow resurrected? I don't know. How does this tie into the plot of Heretic 2? I don't know, but I think we just won, so let's... Oh wait, there's a secret we haven't found. What is that secret? Might as well just... I don't want to spend more time just... reading over this. Let's just look at this. The secret is... Really? Somewhere around here? Somewhere around there? I don't know. Somewhere one of these columns. That's a secret. Not there. Here? No. Here? No. Here, okay. Hey, it's Rings of Wrath and the secret area. Which lets you, temporarily grants flight. Which I thought was, oh gosh. Oh. Okay, you can just look up and down to go where you want to. But I thought that you were supposed to get an achievement for using the Wings of Wrath, but I guess I didn't get it. Oh well, whatever. I'll worry about it later. But we completed Faith Renewed and even got the secret. I mean, we basically got all the secrets, so begone, wretch, with a gut-wrenching wail and a fatal surge of arcane energies. The twisted frame of a tyrannical arch-wizard collapses into a lifeless heap. One by one, the cacophony of voices that once echo through the unhallowed halls fall silent, embracing their newfound liberation from the icy grip of undeath. In the wake of the discord comes a moment of blessed fleeting peace, before the waves of exhaustion carry you into the sea of eternal unconsciousness. You clamber to your feet and steel yourself for the long journey ahead. You're a far cry from home, so yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be before Heretic 2 or what the deal is, but I'll figure it out eventually. Stranded on a hostile plane teeming with zealous idolaters, surely soon to seek revenge for their fallen icon. Was this truly a resurrection of their dread god, or simply a pale reflection of their mad devotion made manifest? Okay, so even we don't know. No matter, the answer may remain forever shrouded for all you care, as the sliver of truth pierces through the haze. Your own martial prowess far exceeded that which the deepest denizens of the dark domain, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce it, could muster once again. Perhaps this is your fate. A victor among ashes, champion of the dust. Faith renewed in your own skill, you find... Oh, that's not the end of the sentence. You find that you relish the notion that your quest is far from over. Or whatever challenges may await, they shall be yours for the taking. And conquest shall be thy name forevermore. Amen. Alright, so I guess the deal there is that the the title of Faith Renewed does have kind of a manifold meaning. It's not only is the Faith Renewed in the spiral, which I guess led to all this happening, but also you end up with your Faith Renewed on your own abilities. And that's it. Okay. Well, that was the new episode. That was certainly something that I honestly, I would say I enjoyed. With that one, the secret episode, that's kind of a case apart. I don't know if I fully approve the choices that were made there. I don't know if if it were in any way up to me, if I would have said, yes, this is fine, and you should do it like this. But, yeah, it also makes me wonder, like, if you go to, like, level select or whatever, and you look at the gameplay modifiers, levels, items, rebalancing tweaks, overhauled weapons with a bit more oomph, improve enemy behavior. I get the feeling that, let me try something. Let me go to regular Heretic. Let's change the game. One that I'm super familiar with. Let's go to level 1, and let me look at the modifiers to roll on. And let's do it on easy mode, like baby mode, I guess. No, let's not. Wouldn't feel right. Okay, so right now all the new input modifiers are in place. I'm just gonna speedrun this so I can figure out if I can determine something. Get out of my way. Oh, come on. Okay, I have at least 2 of one item. That's pretty much all that I need for what I'm trying to figure out here. Alright. I could get all the secrets and I probably will end up getting all the secrets. I cannot help myself, but I'll just be trying to go through this a little bit faster. I went this way. So all I want to do right now is like test if turning off the item modifiers will also, oh gosh, have any effect on the thing that I've got in mind. I do like these remixes that they did of the 1-in-1. I think the remixes in general of the music, that's something that I didn't even comment on at all, but I guess I can just do that now. The music remixes do feel like They were pretty well done. I feel like, I mean, you can't really get like a replacement for the feel of the original OBO3 tracks, like the one that I've played in the pre-show there for today's stream. But you're not really trying to. And I think that, you know, the way that these remix sounds does feel like it understands what makes the original track catchy. Like what to focus on to achieve a similar kind of feel. Let me see, actually, are we... Yeah, no, we're not getting locked out yet. I could go and get the other secrets, but let's just get out of here so I can get through this quickly. So right now I have 2 quartz flasks, for instance. If I go to the next level, I have 1 quartz flask right now. Now let's start a new game. But this time we're gonna go to the gameplay modifiers. I'm gonna turn off enhanced items, okay? And you're gonna stay off. This is the one that's the biggest mystery to me, I'm gonna be honest. Like, what the fuck did they change from the levels compared to the original? We start with, you know, the enhanced items, well, quote-unquote items, disabled. Let's see what the hell that means. To the end of the level. We got the second quartz flask, I guess pretty much more than that. Let me repeat our little speed run here, and then we go here. Do we go here? There's like I said, there's not a secret here that shows up that you can get, but it's right now we're just trying to hurry up. I guess I'm not gonna get the other secret for that matter. Let's think about the first one because I just want to see what happens when you get to the end of the level with that setting up. So I get the feeling that all of the... At this point I am inclined to believe that all of the item tweaks, quote-unquote, all of the item quote-unquote enhancements that you get are actually nerfs, so I don't know how I feel about that. Like, what if I... In the level right now I have 2 quartz flasks with me, and at the beginning of the next level I only have 1 quartz flask with me. What the shit? Not something else that I can't help but notice, couldn't help but notice. There, I guess, yeah. Can't really... I don't know, I'm gonna have to look this up. Fucking... gameplay modifiers. I guess we're gonna keep that on then, in that case, but I'm gonna have to fucking look this up to figure out what this is, because this is... maybe somebody knows? Levels, seeing hazards, graphical fidelity. I don't know if the layout is also changed. I mean, it says that in here that it does improved gameplay and less obscure progressions. I don't know what that would imply. Some weapons are buffed, even have a little rework, but also it, I think, I mean, the only thing that I really noticed was that the, you know, the amount of ammo that you can carry for the ethereal crossbow is a lot less. I don't know. Some enemies have lower health and others have different behavior, like the centaur, who doesn't depend on the shield anymore. Well, I'm sure this person's talking about Hexen, not Heretic. Guess I'll have to try out Hexen Vanilla on my own, which I might do very soon, but the ethereal crossbow has been massively buffed to fire 5 shots by default. Huh. That wasn't the vanilla effect. It's definitely more like a cross between Doom's rocket launcher without the splash damage and the super shotgun. I did forget about that. Which were capped at 30 bolts by default and 60 with the back. I don't know. I mean, hopefully there's like a list of what this actually means, but is there like a different setting for like, oh fuck, not losing your items, you know, between one level to the next? Because I would like that, but it's everything to do with that. But dial size, I don't know. It'll like look whatever this. Alone on death, always run, hover flight. I guess it doesn't matter. Traumatic would be here either, so I don't know. Right now I guess it's gonna continue to be a mystery to me, but yeah, maybe we can find that, look it up, but I think we're gonna be moving on next time to Hexen Vestiges of Grandeur, which I'm not sure what the premise is for this one, but that's what we're gonna be doing next time. Actually, let me see. Fucking cursor wasn't visible that whole time playing this, was it? I hope not. That would have been weird. But yeah, it wasn't visible for me, so presumably it wasn't visible for the stream. We're gonna be coming back to that hopefully very soon. Hopefully, you know, not have to wait an entire week for that. As we kind of had to do. But hey, also I'm back in my like perpetual, never-ending bullshit that also feels like a curse right now. Having an ever-shifting sleep cycle that I simply cannot maintain. So we'll see how that, you know, factors into everything. But for now, I mean, it is far past the full time that I usually would have wanted to end the stream at, so we'll operate based on that and just, I guess just kind of a swift goodbye as I move over to the end screen here and just pretty much reiterate what I just said. I think for the immediate future, I'm just going to be returning to this little franchise and check out all the stuff that I haven't yet from it. So we did Heretic in the past, we did Heretic expansion in the past, which was Shadow of the Serpent Riders, we did Hexen in the past, and then Hex expansion, which was Death Kings of the Dark Citadel. We did all of that in like, I think I did original Heretic and the expansion in like the crispy version of that. The source board that's like as close to the original as possible, and I think that was also the deal with that was also how I did regular Hexen. But then for the Hexen expansion I did GC Doom, I believe, which is the popular source board, but now I don't have to do that anymore because there's this remaster that you can just run it off of. And we're gonna be moving on to, you know, we did the new Heretic expansion, and now we're going to be moving on to the new Hex expansion. And once that's done, I'll see if I can finally check out Hexen 2, which I've been holding out for ages. Not really because I wanted to, but because I just found a chance to. But now I think the time has come. And once Hexen 2 and its own expansion, which is Portal of Prius, are done, I'm going to move on to the final part of the series, which is Heretic 2, the one that's mystified me the most for the longest time, but which I definitely should be able to do on stream, because I was able to get it working anyway on this, like a game from fucking, it was 98, so like nearly 30 years ago on this setup. It's kind of crazy that 98 was nearly 30 years ago, isn't it? But yeah. Kind of funny though that pretty much every game from like Windows 3.1 up can pretty much run natively on Unlike any newer Windows OS, if you try hard enough, if you set it up the right way. And hey, speaking of games that feel like I was introduced to them a lifetime ago, which will end things off with this track, as I will wrap things up, because I don't think I got much more left to say, except to say, you'll take it easy. Thank you very much for coming, like always, anyone who may have been hanging out. Thanks for saying hello to... Well, it's Spivvy who did. And I will say, as I always say, that I will see you later.